I opened it to find it staring in my face. The feel of mortal stock, it still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin just in case. My body's trembling and shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Okay, hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm at you today with a Veve OMI Earth 2 Tesla Pokemon update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. Also, check out Star Helix and Veve Vault on YouTube, and at not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. Everyone just renegotiated, so we are all still here. We're all good. They paid for the next month. They'll be on the fridge. If you want to be on more of the fridge, I can totally move over, have Dashy over here, do whatever it is that you need if y'all want more space. So, I digress. Anyway, what we have today, I'm going to start with Tesla real quick. I sold Tesla in July at like 680 or 685, and I had a bunch of Tesla shares, and I got a Comey around 0.003. It had just moved up from 0.0018 to like 2.2. By the time it cleared, I got it at like 2.8 or something like that. I think some of it was in the 2s, some of it was in the 3s, because I had just sold that Pokemon card, or at least gotten part of the money for that Pokemon card at that time as well. So it was very, very interesting. Where Tesla since that point has gone up maybe 60%, which is good. I've more than doubled what I got, that investment that I put into OMI. So it was definitely the right move. The reason why Tesla went up today is just because Hertz had announced, hey, guess what? We want a bunch of your cars. We don't want like we want like 100,000 Teslas. Like, okay, so obviously, again, it's not that like they needed that. Tesla they make everything that they sell. They're like, again, a Comey is the Tesla of the NFT world. Why? Because they sell every single thing that they make. Same with Tesla. Tesla sells every single car that they make. What happens with a Comey? They sell every single NFT that they make. They don't even mean to half the time. It just happens. So yeah, that's why the stock went up like 12% today. I think it even went up even higher after hours. So I thought that was really interesting. Do I regret selling Tesla? No, but it is really exciting to see that type of stuff happen, even though I'm not a shareholder anymore. There is a couple of things that actually, that and Pokemon cards are really like the only thing that I feel that way, that I'm still rooting for them, even though I'm no longer, like, I don't have any Blaine's Charizards, I don't have any trophy Pokemon cards anymore. I don't even have any Blaine. Oh no, I do have one Blaine's Arcanine left. Again, I have 3 Pokemon cards left, and I still want them to do good. I want, as soon as I go and I sell those cards, I hope it doubles. I hope it triples. Why? Because that's just good for the hobby, and it's a really good hobby. And also, finally, we do have confirmation that we have that Comey. For those of you that had missed it, Wraithax, a good buddy of mine, who was he's on here a lot. On the drop of Edo, somebody accidentally listed the Edo for $1 or 1.4 gems instead of 1,400 gems, and then Wraithax actually wound up buying that. Somebody else bought it, and he got it for like he paid like $1,400 or something like that. We have it. Comey just confirmed that yes, they will be able to find the original owner. That original owner will be getting a nice gift when we gift it back to him. So I will let Wraithax know. And a shout out to Comey for just being awesome bros like that. They're like, hey, you guys did a really, really good thing here, and they're helping us out by tracking down the original owner because it's confirmed on the blockchain. So shout out to them for just being real bros. Like they have a lot to deal with, and they're just being awesome. And shout out to Wraithax for doing that as well. It cost him like $1,400. Outside of that, what did we see with Veve? News with Veve. And I'll get to Earth 2 and I'll get to Pokemon in a second, but if you go on the Twitter, and if you do not have Twitter, I swear, one of the best things that you can do right now is go on Twitter and follow Veve. Why does this really matter? Why am I talking about Twitter? All right, so as like Elon Musk, every now and then he changes his like profile picture. Veve has the same profile picture, but they edited it to look like that last week before Halloween. That is coming up. So I do think we're going to have some pretty cool announcements this week. I think that Again, I don't think anything Veve does is by accident. Anyone remember that show Kyle XY, where he had his mentor named Adam Balin, and Adam Balin says like, "I want you to remember this moment," and he shoves like a CD inside of a book, and then Kyle remembers the moment. He's like, "Oh, the book. Nothing is just anything if it comes from Adam Balin." That's what he said. That was a line of dialogue. He said it a bit better than me. Like, nothing's just anything if it comes from Adam Balin. Nothing is done from Veve by accident. You could maybe make the argument, oh, well, listen, they just want to be in the Halloween festive spirit. They got, like, pumpkins and ghosts and bats and skulls and spiderwebs. I think, no. I think that means something. I think that matters. I think that is something that we can expect to pay off later on this week. Again, this is just my opinion. Nothing really here that's going to be any, not like insider information. But as long as we're talking about insider information, it's not really insider information. It's made public. There are 30,000 comics tomorrow where the, what is it called? Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 21, fully readable. It's featuring the first appearance of Marvel Zombies. So we're going to get tomorrow. That's going to be pretty cool. 30,000 covers, which is pretty legit. 600 secret. You guys know the drill. You guys know the drill by now. So I thought that was pretty fun. What else do we have? All right, Earth 2. I have sold a lot of tiles that were not in Chaveztopia. I bought a couple more tiles in Chaveztopia. And yeah, that was it. I'm withdrawing some of them tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully it gets to my account later this week, and I can buy another like couple 100,000 OMI. Not too much. Speaking of OMI though, I am working on selling another him, His Infernal Majesty. I did this a little while ago to get another million OMI. It worked. I'm doing it again. I am selling my only extra him. Again, I have two. I had three. Now I have two. I'll have one tomorrow. It is going to happen. Let me show you guys the account real quick. Because he said I could make it public. Nope, it's not. Oh my god, where is it? Okay. It's actually our good friend, Earth2 Radio, or at Earth2 Radio. We've decided that we're going to go and do this. And he's from Germany. So give him a follow on Instagram. Give him a follow on the Twitter here. He's going to give me 1 million OMI for my His Infernal Majesty. And yeah, that's I'm going to be really excited about that. I was just speaking on speaking of Twitter, I was just speaking on a space. Jeremiah Aoyang and Gokstein Media had gone on and put on a space, and he was just, for those of you that don't know, Jeremiah Aoyang, serial entrepreneur, was very, very good at pretty much data analysis and being a face and name for Internet 2.0, and now he calls this Internet 3.0. Very, very prominent in NFT field. He's apparently got a couple of things a couple irons in the fire that he's actually working on right now simultaneously. So much for the fact that he says, when I ask the question, hey, what are you most excited to become an NFT? What things are not NFTs right now that you wish there were? And he says, first off, everything's going to be NFTs. I was like, okay, all right, yeah, I can agree with that. And then he says there's some things that he actually can't say right now because he's working on something simultaneously. He had mentioned on that Twitter space that he did have I don't know if it was a secret, as he told us, a one-on-one meeting with Dan Crothers. So he is, again, he does not give financial advice, but just my interpretation of what he had said on this Twitter space is just saying, hey, I did my due diligence on this company. I really like this company. And Dan Schauble actually got him into it. Dan Schauble was on the space as well. And somebody like this that I assume is very, very pressed for time, working on a million different things at once, is also a dad, so he's got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of familiar stuff taking his time. They're not going to go and create a called HT3, the Holy Trinity 3, for private Discord chat for having a secret rare Spider-Man or a Superman or a Todd McFarlane Batman. You're not going to do stuff like that unless you really believe in the company. Again, just my opinion. Dare I say that is his feelings towards it. I don't want to speak for the man. So yeah, let's get to the questions here. I've been babbling on for 10 minutes. Sorry about that. Brendan Z says, Randy is the undisputed GOAT. Greatest of all time. I feel like a me character when I do that. The me characters in Wii Boxing? Like, oh. Brendan Z says, undefeated OMI weight champion of the world. Randy, mother flapping Chavez, I'm gonna get another million OMI tomorrow. Legacy of Bermuda says, diamond hands, baby. Diamond hands all the way. General 69 says, I got about 75% of my crypto net worth in OMI, other 25% in Veve. Now you make me reconsider. Again, the reason why I'm doing this is because I have extra of him. And I just have extra of him. Now, should I go on and should I have sold it for maybe gems so I could complete that Alligator Loki set? So I can go and maybe get, maybe complete the Dragon Girl set. I don't know if I could do both. I don't think I could. Maybe I should have. They complete more sets, but I didn't. I think that it is most likely OMI will 10x. Well, OMI's definitely going to 10x before him does. The floor is like $8 grand, so let's say 7,500. That if I were to sell, list it for it, I'd probably sell. I think it's a lot easier for OMI to become 6.5 cents than it is for him to reach $75,000. Dare I say? Just an opinion of mine. So that's why I'm doing it. Alligator Loki, though, there is not that many of him. The secret rare, what was it like? There's like 800, so 710 of them, because 90 were taken out. At $1,700 right now. $17,000? Will that become seven? I think that'll become 5 figures at one point. Again, it's very, very. It's just a low mint number. So I think that will reach 5 figures at some point. I don't believe that it will do that before OMI, though. I think OMI will 10x before that. So I will use the funds or the profits from this OMI, and I will complete other sets in the future. That is my goal. That is what I'm doing. Dutton says, Randy, are we ever going to see knives, guns, or blood on the app? Ghostface, Evil Dead, etc. I would hope so. Although, when you have a character like Death that's supposed to have a syringe, and then she doesn't have a syringe because it was like too mature, does make me question some things. I mean, again, where they have Marvel and they have Capcom in that video game, Marvel vs. Capcom. You don't really see any blood. It's not like a Mortal Kombat game. Do we have that? I don't even know. It's not like that where you can go and see a bunch of blood. Even in Street Fighter, do they have blood? They have to have blood. Do they? I don't know. Mortal Kombat definitely has blood, though. So I don't know. As far as weapons, though, I mean, comic books, they had Cosmic Ghost Rider, so they're definitely going to be able to go and have some really, hopefully, again, horror. They just changed their Twitter, so hopefully they're going to have some, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, maybe Jason Voorhees. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. But we'll see. I don't know. I'd like Evil Dead as well. Mike, it says, Randy, how are you selling NFTs for OMI? What service or platform are you using? I have several I want to sell for OMI. Pride, Dragon Girls, etc. You just have to, I think you just have to get lucky and find a buyer. And there has to be that level of trust. Again, why I shouted him out. Says, hey, can we make this public? Obviously, it's not for his safety. It's I'm like one of the most public guys here, but I guess it's for his too. So like, oh hey, he's gonna send me $1 million OMI, and hopefully he records it, and I will when I receive it, I'll send it to him, and if I don't receive it, I'll be like, hey, listen, I gave you the address to this trust wallet, and it's a pain in the butt to get that too. I had to go to the bank and go get one of them. And then, if I get it, great. I'll take a picture saying like, oh, hey, it was received. And if I don't get it, I'll take a picture saying it wasn't received, and whatever. But pretty much for the most part, what you have to do is just find people that want to buy it, and it's probably best to use an escrow. I don't know if Wendy Stabalis does it anymore. I'm sure if you contact Ray Fixie or someone, they might. Again, I don't know. I did it with my friend Predict. She's the one I sold my first hymn to, and that first hymn I got for $1 million OMI. This one, like I said, me and Predict know each other, so me and him. I don't really know Earth 2 Radio that well. We've had 1 or 2 conversations before, but he apparently knows me, so he feels pretty comfortable. Wes says the Todd father did the exact opposite and sold his 40 million OMI and put it all into NFTs. Yeah, and again, either way, whatever you decide to do, if you have $10,000 and you put it into OMI, all into OMI or all into NFTs, most likely they will go up. Most likely what you put into will go up. I just happen to think, in my opinion, that OMI will go up higher. I had this very same, not problem, this very same predicament or path, a forked off path that I had to choose. And I didn't have to, I could have done both. Oh, hey, what do you think is better, PayPal or Square? PayPal has Venmo. Square has Cash App. Well, guess what? Jack Dorsey is a beast, and Square had a lower market cap. Square was doing a lot more for the poor and the underserved than PayPal was, so I chose PayPal, again, because their market cap was a lot lower. They had a lot higher chance of mooning, and guess what happened? They mooned a lot higher than PayPal, or at least they grew in a percentage-wise that beat what PayPal did. And I did the same thing with, what was it recently? Oh, that was one of them. There was another thing too. Fastly and Cloudflare? Net, yes, Fastly and Net, FSLY versus NET. Well, Fastly was like $10. Again, there was such a low market cap versus Net, which had a much bigger one. I went for the one that I know was good. I think they had TikTok as well, or at least that TikTok was a partner of theirs. That was the easiest thing to do. Go for the one that had the lower market cap that had more potential to grow. A lot of these NFTs have mooned very, very hard. And you can make the argument that OMI had as well. They've, like 200x since their inception at 0.00003, 4 zeros. But I think, if I can quote Shakespeare, it has not yet begun to moon, in my opinion. So, again, the Todd father, let's say he had 40 million OMI, at this level, bought some NFTs with it. Those NFTs will go up. He will make money. I just happen to be one of those people that think that OMI is going to go higher than most NFTs, in my opinion. But I do think OMI has more potential. Yeah, same here. Cosmo says, do not sell the NFTs. You will regret that. They're going to 10x with new users coming in. Again, it's really hard for some of these to 10x. If you have one that are like $30, $100, $50, yeah, sure. 10xing is fine. Going to $1,000, not that bad. But going from $7,500 to $75,000, that's a lot. Like that is a lot. So you're right. A bunch of these will 10x. I don't think him is one of them, or at least not that soon. I think OMI will do that before him, and I could be wrong. But that's just what I'm doing. Obviously, not financial advice. Well, says agreed. Cosmo says right now the market touched bottom. Do not. Yeah. Yeah. And again, I could do this, and then OMI could go down to 0.0045 or 0.05, and I could lose 20% of the value if I sell. But I won't. And NFTs could go. I could do this. Master Collector Program article can come out, and suddenly him goes to 14,000. Well, I have to live with that. Again, I'm fine with my decisions. I've gone through every scenario. Sorry, I thought I had a bug on me, but it was just my hair. And I've gone through every scenario. If that happens, that's just something I have to live with. You just can't think about that. Like in golf, what's the most important shot? It's not your last one. It's your next one. It's your next one that's the most important shot. Same thing with, money. It's like, you can't dwell on the past. Like, oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done that. You'll wind up like losing a bunch of hair. So that's just my opinion. General 69 says, OMI to NFT will be when I get out. By then, the NFTs, Master Collector Program, Immutable X, etc., will have the NFTs sky high, and I'll just swap out for OMI. Very, very possible. Grandma Smile says, I couldn't stay awake last night to finish the stream. I fell asleep. That is 100% okay. Oh, in this space, Jeremiah Aliang says, oh, yeah, I watched Randy's stream yesterday with his leftover KFC. And I was like, oh my God, Jeremiah, no, I was so drunk for that last night. I know I made a fool of myself. I apologize for anybody that had to sit through that. But we had a lot of fun, didn't we? We went for like 3.5 hours. I don't even know how I did that. I was tired. I was drunk AF. I had to pee. I think actually I left the stream to go pee. I just had some Taco Bell though. Oh, do I have any? No, I don't. I thought I had something else in that. The Taco Bell rewards thing, it's just like you spend a certain amount of money, they give you a free item. I just got a free bean burrito. Did I also include other stuff in there? Yes, of course I did. But I didn't just go for the free bean burrito. I went and I got chicken chipotle melt and then 2 cheesy roll-ups. Cheesy roll-ups are so good. Grandmaster Mom says, I couldn't say... Oh, just read that. Foos Magoo says, Randy, what's good? What's going on, Foos Magoo? I'm just realizing I'm already 20 minutes behind on comments, but it's okay. I'll be here all night. Danny says, Randy, what's going on, Danny? Mike says, I believe the OMI upside will outperform 90% of NFTs currently on platform, especially long term. I agree 100% with you there, Mike. Inferno says, howdy. Justin says, Randy goes live. Goosebumps. Ooh, I hit my fingers on the thing. That hurt. Oh, excuse me. Crypto Boy says, I followed you. Just got a few OMI today. Hey, yo, get that bread. Mike says, Screwball peanut butter whiskey is way too smooth. Sipping some now, and let me tell you, this stuff is dangerous. So good. Thanks for the recommendation. Yes. No, I do. They better send me a bottle. I talk about that so often. It's so good, man. It's so good. I bought a bottle to my friend Ty's like a while ago, and I didn't drink it. And so he like still has it. He's like, yo, Randy, like you want this? And I had a couple of Arnold Palmers yesterday, and I was like, I'm good right now, fam. And then obviously that was fine. Like I was just fine with that. But then I drank some whiskey, and I had a White Claw. I didn't even go to the gym today. That's why my hair is wet. I just stayed in bed all day, and I was just like, I didn't go live. I didn't do any videos. I was just like, So, I literally just showered like an hour ago, maybe 2 hours. Yeah, hour-ish ago. I showered. I got Taco Bell, and I was just like, I got Chipotle too. I got Chipotle. So, do you know? All right, this is why the banking industry. I believe a lot of these banks that are around right now will either not be here by 2030, or they will be forced to merge with other banks. Because I went to them, I was like, hey, can I show you something? I have like, what, $800,000 worth of crypto or whatever, and NFTs. So it's a lot of money. So I have close to $1 million in crypto. Can I go and get like a loan based on this? Like, I have no issue in a separate account. I will give you like half of this OMI, or like, however much. And then if you decide that like, hey, based on the, let's say $400,000 that I have in an escrow account with you, Citibank, and they say like, oh, actually, like, could I get $100,000 off that? Because if you go like an equity line of credit, a house, that's an asset. And let's say you have 200 grand equity into it. Maybe they'll give you 100 grand. I'm being nice. I was like, oh, I'll take, $400,000 worth. I'll just take 25% equity, 100 grand. And they're like, no, we're not going to give you 1 cent. I was like, are you heckin' kidding me? And it's like, yeah, we don't even do line of credit. We don't even do equity credit lines anymore. I was like, that is bananas. Why would you not even? Again, this is why I never worked for a normal bank. I worked for a private bank where we could not make up our own rules, but we can like say like, oh, I have something very against, almost religiously, leaving money on the table. I do not understand that at all. But yeah, so that's why I invested in Square in the first place. Again, serving the underserved, because banks do not help poor people. They do not. Whereas Square goes in and they give people routing numbers and account numbers, and like I'm never gonna go through a bank to get a mortgage. One, because I could just buy a house cash if I even wanted to buy a house. I think that's the main thing that'll keep banks in business, is just mortgages, because people want mortgages and they can't really afford to go and pay a house with cash. But yeah, that is my tangent against banks. The Village Arsonist TV. What up? Peace, man. That's a crazy YouTube name you got there. If you were making a music video, it would be fire. Straight fire. Grandmaster Malo says, Hertz is in the gutter. No one traveled last year, so no rental sales. Competing with Uber, Lyft, and they had to sell a ton of their used fleets to the public just to survive. They need Tesla to live. Maybe you're right. That does sound like it makes sense. Nobody really used that. And again, they have Uber and they have Lyft that they have to compete with. So that being said, I do know a bunch of people that they always rent cars. And again, I don't know. Anyway, they do that. But that's just free advertising for Tesla. And Tesla, they don't have to pay a cent for it. It's great. It's amazing. And the fact that they're putting in this order, good stuff. What am I going to be for Halloween? So I have a wedding this Friday, and I am not going to. My pants don't fit anymore. I have to get pants on Wednesday, so that's gonna be a thing. Uh, um, for Halloween, I don't. Apparently, there are Halloween parades in New York City every year, and I didn't know anything about it. I have. I'm in the cosplay community. I live in New York. I feel like at some point somebody would have told me about a Halloween parade in the Village in New York. Nobody ever has. Girlfriend was just beside herself. She was like, Randy, how dare you? Like, how can we be together if you don't even know? I didn't know about it. Nobody told me. Like, nobody told me, man. Like, I didn't know. I felt like one of those white people that read Malcolm X and go to a black friend and be like, hey, I didn't know, man. I didn't know. Like, Danielle, I didn't know. I didn't know that this was going on. So, I can't be anything. I'm not jacked enough to be Bane. I'm not skinny enough to be Spider-Man or Deadpool. I could be like Fat Dead. I don't even think it'll fit anymore. So yeah, that is my probably not gonna be anything for Halloween. I'm gonna be a loser. Brendan Z says Necronomicon is up to 800 right now. It's pumping hard. Hey yo, I got one. Good times. Cremeswell says Randy is an insider. Omar Kasaja says, good evening, Randy and Dashi. Good evening, Omar. How's it going? So if I didn't go and make that video of the, where I gave like the house tour, there would have been a really cool piece of lore if someone were to say, or somebody did say, oh, hey, I bet you actually do work for a Comey. This is their break room. And, this being their break room, this is where you do all your videos, where you go live. And that hallway down there is like the real Comey office. That would have been really cool, a cool piece of lore. Obviously, it wouldn't be true, but if I hadn't done that video, that would have been like, maybe. Ray Grenade says, what's up, fool? Yo, what up, fam? How you doing? Renzi says, supposedly the Necronomicon will be animated on or before Halloween. Is that the rumor? Well, I have one, so good times. Cool Sheet says, what's up, Randy? When we rich, bruh. I got NC 1701 Class Ds ready for these Cougars. I love you, Matt. You're great. Yeah, Cougars are great. Everything else is great. It's like, bruh. We'll be rich soon. Depends how much OMI you have. But Grandmaster Mawa says, if you drop your tile prices by 75% like everyone else, I'll consider buying. I mean, most of the ones that I have outside of Chaveztopia, I sold a decent amount, but make a bid. Any property you see, make a bid. Brendan Z's like, no, you need 2 hymns. Do I need 2 hymns though? I mean, I'm not selling my bubbles or my Professor Utonium because I know Brendan Z's in that Professor gang. I don't think I would need to right now. Also, again, I want to complete the set, so I want to get Donnie at some point. So we shall see. Preston Ty Anderson says, need a peek at the Ice King cane. The Ice King cane. This is my Ice King cane. Somebody, so apparently I did a really good Yoda impression yesterday. Somebody messaged me like, hey, just saw your video last night. You did a really good Yoda impression. I think I do remember it right now. It was when Yoda's talking to Obi-Wan Kenobi and, Qui-Gon Jinn had just got murked, like 360 no-scope by Darth Maul. So, and he tells Obi-Wan, promise me you'll train the boy. He's like, yes, master. So, Yoda says to him, it's like, confront you, the level of Jedi Knight, the Council does. But taking this boy as your Padawan learner, I do not. And Obi-Wan says, Qui-Gon believed in him. He says, like, Qui-Gon's defiance I sense in you. Need that you do not. And it's like, the chosen one the boy may be. However, grave danger I fear in his training. Your apprentice, Skywalker, will be. So hopefully that gets me in some voice acting. Like, hopefully someone takes that clip and they go and they send it out. So, hey, this guy can really voice act. I would love that. That'd be great. Wave Select says, hey, do you think Uncommon will go up in price? Well, Uncommon what? I mean, I'm pretty sure most things here will go up in price, but Uncommon what? Ethan Young says, hi, Randy. What's going on, Ethan? How's it going, fam? Mark Helm says, OMI to NFT will make it skyrocket. I think that will as well. I think both things. OMI, because it has utility, and then NFTs as well, because there's another way of buying it. Again, there's so many people that are so crypto rich, but they just can't go and they can't spend all day putting in $350 worth of gems on there at a time. It's lunacy. It's madness. So again, when this happens, it's going to be a lot of money pumping into the app. A lot of money. Ethan Youngberg, you're great. Mark Hun says, Ethereum whales entering the market will be insane. I don't think we're ready for these NFT prices. I think you're absolutely correct. We are not ready. Foosmagoo says, Randy, do you think Veve will animate the Necronomicon for Halloween? I mean, it does seem to be a fan favorite. It does appear to be something that everyone really wants. So, yeah, I hope so. Am I Dr. Kevorkian? Because give the people what they want. I don't know how many of you are too young to get that reference. Whoa, a buddy of mine, Maxwell, just said Necronomicon is 5 sales away from a $1,000 floor. Holy poop on a cracker. That is a lot. And I just sold my Stelina for 32 gems. I had to do that because I had to. I got the ultra rare alligator Loki for like $200 something. That is stupid cheap. $218. Okay, so I got it. Do I have the $1,800 for the secret rare? I do not. Maybe one day, at some point, I will. Uncle Mike's Cryptonomics says, Randy, love your show. Will OMI hit 10 cents this bull run or more? Oh, it says, OMI hit 10 cents this bull run or more. The old farmer. I think it will. Again, this bull run probably going to go well into next year. So yeah, I would say so. Gooseneck says, Randy is a master collector. Announcement coming this week. Is the master collector announcement? We don't know. I hope so. I mean, it's the last week in October. I hope they would, but again, they are having. I would like to think they would be a little bit closer to Immutable X, or at least have the MTL done. So I think we're gonna have to wait till November, but who knows? UC NFT says, "Let's go, Brandon." Oh no, he says, "Let's go, Brendan." Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't. All right. Justin says, "I woke up at 5 a.m. thinking you were still streaming." Yeah, no, I was streaming for a long time yesterday. It was like it was a long time. Since Brendan Z saw you in here as well. Ethan Youngberg says, Randy, what's your opinion on the choice rabbits on Veve? I own the common one and just really like it. I don't actually know if it will be worth a lot in the future, but I think it looks cool. Yeah, I like them also. I really like the one that's like military painted, and I think he's like the ultra rare in that group. I like it because they're Comic-Con exclusives. I like it because they're just cool. I like it's kind of ironic. Like bunnies are never one you think that would be a danger, maybe spreading like diseases or whatever, but no, like they're bunnies. They're like the most pure, simplest prey. Like you don't expect them to wield weapons and like be dangerous. So yeah, and irony is not lost on me. I like them, and I have them. Yeah. Justin says, let's go, Brendan. Cyber says, what are you selling? His Infernal Majesty, my hymn. That is what I am selling for OMI. And we got iDrizzy Plays is about to buy more OMI. Hey, yo, get that bread, iDrizzy Plays. Get that bread. Dude, good for you, mate. Get it. Maxwell Cook says, damn, thought the notification said live in 30. Not now. Well, it was live at 9:30. Maybe that's what you saw. Speaking of which, it is time for my 30-minute Patreon member shout-out. I don't even remember where I was. Oh, God. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook your hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet, don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. Can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume. All right, that was some more Patreon member shoutouts. Ryan Wong says, "Hey Randy, I just panic sold OMI. Should I buy back in?" Oh my god. If any of my friends were to panic sell OMI, I'd slap them and be like, "What the fudge are you doing?" Yes, you buy back. But again, that's what I tell my friends. I can't give financial advice to y'all. But that's just what I would tell my friends, just for reference. And Atomic Z06 says, when Master Collector Program finishing touches was supposedly being done, worries that Akomi is not delivering. Thoughts? I can look at this two ways. Again, I've looked at worst case scenario. Okay, what if TikTok is wrong? What if every other brand that's going to go on Immutable X is wrong? What if they just said like, oh, hey, we want to be on Ethereum, but we didn't want to go and pay their gas fees. And they, the Immutable X comes out of left field, like, oh, hey, we're going to be layer 2 of Ethereum. And what they did is, oh, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And like, no gas fees, layer 2, why not? Let's do it. And cheaper than, whatever. Let's say they trick everyone, and maybe layer 2 doesn't work out. Maybe layer 2 is not a thing that is going to happen. Maybe the bugs in it were so vast and unbeknownst to everyone, even the programmers and the developers. Maybe that's it. Maybe the devs of Immutable X just don't know what they're doing. I don't think this is the case. I think just with any type of, tech and software company, there are just delays. But maybe Akomi is now scrambling. Maybe it's like, oh God, we can't go on Immutable X. Do we just go on the Ethereum blockchain? Do we just pay? What's going to happen? I think there would be a lot of OMI would take a hit. But again, for right now, the reasons, the way I'm explaining, and again, I thought of that scenario, like worst case scenario. And in that worst case scenario, OMI goes down a lot, and we put this off for another half a year. Okay, well, guess I'm gonna go back to work, and I guess I'm gonna go and try to buy more OMI as it gets cut in half. Okay, but again, I think that is very not likely to happen. Probably less than 1% chance. Yeah, probably 1% chance or less happening. And the most likely reasons, again, for this is because they don't want to give Master Collector Program details before MTL. They don't want to do that while accounts are still restricted. Maybe they don't want to do that before we're on exchanges, before this switch over to Immutable is done, where they thought it was. Again, we thought Immutable X was going to come in like end of September. Again, you have, if I can quote Non-Fungible Wonderful, been here since May, now we in September, like, because it was supposed to come out that month. Actually, end of October. Again, I think it's coming. It's just slow but steady. Yeah, I get it. People are frustrated. People are worrying, but I'm not. I'm still buying more. Buy more as much as I can. Obviously, that's usually my answer for everything, so I understand. It's like, all right, Randy, you always buy more. That's just my actual thoughts. So I'm not worried. I just think that all these things can be explained away because of X, Y, and Z. And so those are my thoughts. I hope that satisfies you. If you want me to go a little more into detail, excuse me, let me know. And thank you for the super chat. Where was I before this? Okay. I Jersey Plays about to buy more OMI, so you go get that. I'm gonna buy some more. Well, I'm not really gonna buy it. I'm just gonna trade. I'm gonna trade for it. So yeah, Ryan Wong. If any of my friends told me that they had sold OMI, I was like, hey, yo, you got to get back in. Like, just again, knowing that it could go down. It can go down again to the fives. I don't know. UC Nifty says, why are you asking Randy to do with your money? I have so many people messaging me that, hey, should I do this? Or I was like, I can't. I'm in such a weird position where everyone wants to know. I was like, I can't. I could just tell like maybe what I would do in that position, but when I have like 80 different people asking me, it's like I honestly the most responses I give is sorry, I can't give financial advice, and I feel like I sound like such a d-bag. I feel like I sound like such like a, and I know it's not, because like if I were to ask somebody and say, sorry man, I can't give financial advice, like yeah, no problem, just wondering, I would feel like I'm burdening them by asking, and when they say can't give financial advice, I feel like oh man, I messed up, I shouldn't have asked that, and it's like no, like they should say that. I mean, whether they should or shouldn't, I feel like, oh no, it's all right. But when I say like, hey, I really can't give financial advice, I'm sorry. And again, it's not because I don't want to, I do, but it's also just because when you have so many people asking, it's like, oh, just, that time to try to go and message everybody is just, it is rough. But yeah, I mean, asking on here, like I said, I do not finish my streams until every single comment is answered. So yeah. What I want to do with money. Jersey Play says, whatever it is sitting at when my money gets a bit 4x. There you go, buddy. Does says, never sold one OMI in my life. Me neither, Justin. Me neither. Brothers in arms. Brenzy says, he got drunk AF, Randy. I fell asleep. Yeah, go watch that. Oh, I don't even know what it's called. We We had such a good time. Where was it? All right, going to videos. Let it go. Yeah, so it was the Chavez AMA, Akomi, Earth 2, Tesla, Pokemon. Let me go and it has SpongeBob as the thumbnail. Got 898 views so far. That was really fun. But oh, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go and give myself a like. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, moving on here. I don't fixate too much on the price. Yeah, I don't either. Whenever I have money, I just buy it. You see, it's the same here, just accumulating OMI. We are OMI brothers. Aaron Knight says, keep the NFTs that you have a passion for and enjoy collecting. Sell the rest. See, if I did that, I wouldn't have half of the NFTs that I have right now. And part of the reason why I'm buying a bunch of these is just so that I get points in the Master Collector program. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Points in the program, and yeah, that's about it. Is just going and trying to get that land in the VV-verse. Jeremiah Aoyang had actually said he's looking to buy stuff in, not V-Park, Sandbox, and also eventually he'll buy land in the VV-verse. But he says location is key. I've said that before. Agree with him 100,000%. We got Zach R, the $5 super chat, says, get you a Gordita. Is overall feeling of the community starting to feel very May to you? The masses are getting frustrated again. Prices are going down. So thank you for the $5 super chat, and I will definitely get a Gordita tomorrow. I don't know if the overall feeling community is starting to feel like May, like, oh, we may be able to get this done by this time. I think that's what you mean. Or, we might be able to get it done at this point, and then we don't. I say take as much time as you need. Again, like a studio with like hundreds of millions of dollars, where it takes Time Warner, to fuse, like WB buying Time Warner, or Time Warner buying WB, and to get a Batman movie out. It takes years for that to happen. So the fact that I think this is moving along very quickly for the amount of people that they have, for the amount of stuff that they have to do as well. I think that's it's not what I mean. I mean May, as in the month of May and June. Okay. So I think they're starting to feel, yeah, some people are. They're being frustrated. I don't think, though, that people are selling because they're frustrated and they're cashing out. They're like, nope, done, not doing it anymore. I don't think that's the case. Maybe in a very, very small minority, those people are doing that. But I think most people are smart enough to know what we have here, and again, they have the option. If you don't like it, by all means, walk away. Nobody's forcing you to do that. So you do have that option to go and sell everything, most likely at a profit. And then, you have 10,000 gems. Someone will give you $8,000 for it, USDT. And they have that option to do that. But I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason is that people are saying, are doing what other people say. Hey, they're selling the stuff that they don't necessarily want to collect things that they like. And new things come out every day. It's very hard for some people, like me. I can't keep up. I am not getting that alligator Loki. $1,700 is like, Chavez, are you literally like close to being a millionaire like you were, now you're not? Like, can't you afford $1,700? You're right. I could if I sold some OMI, which I'm not going to do. I have no income. Like, my income is like YouTube. Like, that's it. And maybe the occasional Atlantic City trip. Thankfully, I've been doing well. But that's it. I don't have, I have 3 more Pokemon cards to sell. I have to make sure what I have lasts me through January. Oh, I'm sorry, through December, so that in January I can sell a little bit of OMI and give me some breathing room. So I think other people are in the same boat where so much product is coming out, they just don't have the funds to keep up with everything. It's like, hey, I want to collect these things. I'm going to have to sell these things. So I think you're seeing a lot of buyer's exhaustion. I think you're seeing a lot of people that just don't have the money to keep up, and they're just selling. So that's why I think we're seeing a lot of the prices go down, in my opinion. But yeah, I get it. Masses are being frustrated, and that happens too. People get emotional and they sell hardcore. Like, nope, done. And I think they might regret those decisions later on in life. But that's just my opinion. Where was I? Yeah. Oh God, where was I? Just accumulating. Oh, me. Aaron says, keep the NFTs that you have passion for. Yeah, again, I'm keeping. I buy a bunch just to get points in that Master Collector program. And once that article comes out, you'll probably see a big shift. People will get rid of ones that that don't get a lot of points, or they'll buy stuff because it's undervalued. Like, oh, let's just say that commons give you like 1 point, and some Marvel Mighties literally give you like, again, like $10 or $12 to buy a bunch of those and just making bank. Making uber bank for those points. So I guarantee there's going to be a big shift, and people will buy a lot of stuff for that reason. Brendan Z says, Necronomicon animated on or before Halloween for show, says Brendan Z. For show. He's getting that for show. Todally Awesome says, hey, Randy, how was your weekend, by the way? I don't even know what I did this weekend. Let's see what I did. Let's go to the tape. And by tape, I mean calendar. So on my calendar, Saturday, so Friday night I was with the girlfriend. As you guys know, I did a Binance video in my girlfriend's apartment. Everyone thought I was kidnapped because there was no dashie, there was no fridge. Like, where are you? Blink twice or wear an orange shirt if you're being kidnapped, like I'm Britney Spears. It's like, some of y'all thought I was in like Get Out. It's like, So yeah, no, I'm fine. I went to the girl. It was so good. We watched Gilmore Girls, and we got pizza. She never had Papa John's. All right. So I understand like how. I think we can kind of trade on that one. I never heard of the Halloween parade in the Village in New York City. She's never had Papa John's. I think that's a fair even trade. So we got Papa John's. I took her Papa John virginity. Then on Saturday, I stayed there for a while. She was so cute. She's so adorable. She tried to get me to go to the Poconos, but I couldn't. Because I had to stream for you guys. I had to do stuff. I had other stuff I had to do also. Helped a couple of friends with a garage sale. I hung out with my friend Ty yesterday. He got facial surgery the other week. I hadn't seen him since, so it was good to see him. He's my boy. I love that man. In a completely non-homosexual way. He's great. And then today I was pretty hungover because I drank last night on my stream for like 3 hours. It was impressive, but bad times this morning. Randy, a 10x will be nothing when you can buy NFTs with OMI tokens. I think some of again, I could be wrong. Some of these, if you're buying NFTs with OMI tokens or maybe even Ethereum or whatever, people are going to be like, these could go super parabolic. I could be wrong. You're right. That could happen. And some of them definitely will. I just think that most of them will increase a good amount. And only some will go absolutely parabolic. And there's no real way to know which one's one. Again, the internet can just take over. And they could just decide that something that should not be taken seriously is taken seriously, like Doge. That being said, I do like, if I had $10,000 and had to pick one meme coin, it would probably mostly all go into Shiba Inu. Nothing would go into Doge. The Shiba Inu seems to, like, Altcoin Daily just did a video about Shiba Inu. Go look at that video. That made me rethink a lot of my, like, I might add that to my list of the Ethereum, Cardano, Binance Coin, Solana, CRO, Bitcoin, and Shiba Inu might join those ranks because it's been given a good amount of utility so far. I haven't invested in anything. I won't for a while. When I do diversify, that might be one of the things that I do diversify into. I'll let you guys know. Sniper says, why not stake the NFT for OMI? It's not the same as buying OMI. Unfortunately, you won't. When you stake, you won't be able to get OMI coins for staking. You'll probably get rewards in the Master Collector program, but you won't be able to get more OMI for staking, which is good, because we don't want that. Ethan Omer says, I loved your live last night. Thanks, Ethan, man. Yeah, we had fun. Like, God, we have a good time. I can't wait to meet all you guys, because it's just like this, but we get to like do it in real life, and we just get to clank beers together, and just can't wait till DesignerCon. Maxwell Cook says they can't give OMI as a reward without changing it from a utility token. Agreed 100%. Justin says it's bad when they know you at Taco Bell. They do. They know me at the T-Bell. Inferno says, that was funny. You continued to read the comments from the bathroom. I did. Well, I didn't want there, if in case any new people came, I didn't want them to just be staring at my fridge and, well, I guess they can look at Dashy and be like, and they would just be enthralled. Aaron says, cheesy roll-up, add beef. It's the old Mexi Melt they removed from the menu. I wonder how much it costs to add beef, because I do love beef. So maybe I could do that. Oh, that's a good point. It's a good point, Aaron. Good point. Let me take a picture of that, and I will do that at some point. Oh, God, I farted. I'm so sorry. Okay. And we got Genji Shimada says, how do you do your transactions of NFT to OMI safely? So if somebody paid... So what I did last time with Predict, and what I'm doing this time with Earth 2 Radio, is I'm going to say, hey, just send me 10,000 OMI as like a test. Excuse me. And if that comes through, then we'll go and we'll do the rest. When the rest has come through, when it's done, and I received it, then I send the... Because again, you just want to make sure that the address is correct. Yeah. And if that address is correct, then good. You go and I'll send the NFT. That's pretty much how you have to do it. I would do a test first to make sure it's okay. Totally awesome says, have you seen Tesla stock around $1,000 range? Insane gains. Yes, it is. That's actually what the first part of this video was about, like the first 9 minutes or so. Not just Tesla, but Tesla related. Drew says, I just bought a Stellina from you. Oh my God, you did. I've only been purchasing Veve collectibles for about a month and have had decent success on the drops, including a Labicorn and Thor 337 rare. I plan on hodling those. Good. Yeah, good. Keep it up. Keep it up. I wish I had more things to sell. I have a couple more Stellina left. I have a couple of Tropicanas because I just did these things. But none that'll add up to like $1,800. And again, I still want to try to get comics and some more drops, those types of things. Dr. Doom says, do you think one day OMI could possibly branch out as a currency for e.g. you can buy NFTs on other platforms with Ethereum, etc.? Do you think that one day OMI will be like a top 5 definitive NFT currency? I do think that OMI can... Next year, I say we get to top 25, maybe top 20. I think that at some point in the next couple of years, this probably gets to be a top 10 crypto. And I am taking this is not a wild, crazy accusation prediction. This is going straight from Alfred Arcon's mouth in that interview. It says, well, I didn't want to brag, but you know what, I might as well brag. Now I'm on here. It says, we had 6 out of the 10 top children's, 6 out of the 10 of the top children's grossing media. And if we expand that to say the top, we'll have the top 7 grossing media things of all time because we'll have Veve. That interview was from like a year ago. He knows what he's talking about. He is not, or maybe it was earlier this year. Either way, he said that so as a matter of factly. He said that so like, actually, it should be in WTF is Veve 2. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Oh, did they take it down? Crypto Far West, where'd they go? Oh, okay, I mistyped. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna find that for you. Givenchy. A few moments later. Hey, there's me. Sorry, I'm in this as well. Nope. No. Again, if I find it, I'll. Ooh. The legend, Alfred R. Kahn. Let me go.
And the top 10 historical successes in the kids business, we have 6 of them. In the top 10 of historical referencing and everything, we're going to have 7 because we're going to have Veve.
Boom. Boom. I'm so glad I found that really quick for y'all. That was great. Again, in referencing top everything, they're going to have 7 because they're going to have Veve. Look at the way he said that. Look at the way that he just matter of factly like, yeah, we're going to have 7. Like, it's just, it was going to happen. Read his body language. He's not lying. Now you could make the argument, like, well, I believe that he believed that, and you don't really know. I mean, I guess without a crystal ball you don't, but I am good at a couple of things. I am good at hand-to-hand combat, risk and data analysis, and that I'm a decent kisser. Like that's like maybe the three things I'm good at in life. And this risk and data analysis tells me, again, I've not been wrong since I started in 2017. So not financial advice, but that is just my reasoning for that. So yes, I think at some point it'll be a top 10 cryptocurrency. Top 5 will be hard, but it'll be up there. It'll be at least in the running. UC Nifty says, Randy, please stop eating Taco Bell. They use dairy cows for the meat. After years of producing milk, these cows are sick. And so much. That's how they get it so cheap. I did have Chipotle today, and what I got at Chipotle was massive. I got a steak and veggie burrito. I got it with brown rice. I got tomatoes. I got the white queso. That was so good. And then I got cheese, and I got guac, and I got lettuce, and it was the fattest burrito that you've ever... Like, he had to put it in 2 pieces of tinfoil because it was going to break. And when I ate one, it was like $15. And 2, I just wanted to treat myself, and then that was like 3 days worth of Taco Bell. But I digress. Anyway, it's just expensive to eat other stuff, which I don't. So yeah. Dr. Doom says, like Amazon accepting OMI to buy digital assets. Oh, so that's what you mean. Other platforms, like, I don't think so. I think it's going to be similar to Apple, where it's like closed, like, oh, you're in like the Apple circuit. You know, your Mac can connect to your laptop, and your laptop can connect to your phone. I think OMI will be like that. I don't know if other things. UC Nifty, $20 for Chick-fil-A. Okay, I'll do it. I will get some Chick-fil-A tomorrow. I wanted it yesterday, but there was no Sunday. Closed on Sunday. So thank you very, very much for feeding me, everybody. Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so I don't think other companies would really accept OMI. Like, I would accept OMI for Pokemon cards. I've actually done that before. I would accept OMI for whatever. But again, I'm just one person. It would take something like... I don't think Amazon even accepts Bitcoin. They should, but they don't. If they were smart, they should. Do they? I don't think they do. But if they did, whoa, watch out. I think they would. Other places would accept Bitcoin or wherever before they would accept OMI. But at some point, I don't know. That'd be a really good question. I mean, it would probably be up to us. Again, I would accept OMI for payment as anything. I don't know who else would, though. Again, it would have been great if I accepted OMI for Pokemon cards last year, but I didn't. I didn't know about it. Crystal Strauss says, meow, are you dressing up for Halloween? Meow. I wish. Like I said, I'm not jacked enough to be Bane. I'm not skinny enough to be Spider-Man. Unfortunately, it's not gonna happen this year. I'm just too not good right now. But I will be next year. Promise. 99 Crypto says, you can be an out-of-shape Aquaman. I could be like a fat Wolverine. I could be a chunky Deadpool. But I don't want to. Grandma Small says, there's a 2-ton Sam NFT. Randy could be 2-ton Deadpool. This is what... I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are great. Bill Scott says, you're going to buy a Tesla right now? No, I will buy a Cybertruck next year. I was hoping in January, but I don't know if they'll be ready by that time. We'll see. And thank you guys for 50 likes. That means the world. All right, Master Wild says, New York Halloween Parade. If it's in downtown, is a bad idea. People will be robbed and stabbed. Generally, with those giant types of things, hopefully they wouldn't. But I don't know exactly where in the village it is. But I've heard everyone goes, and I haven't gone yet, so I'm salty. SoCal Omi Homie says, go as Dad Bod Batman. I guess I could go as Boba Fett, like Mandalorian Boba Fett. Like, he was rocking that dad bod when he was in the, what do you call it? When he was in The Mandalorian, he's like He's letting that gut hang out. Pew, pew, whoop, paw. Oh my god, it was epic. He was so good in that. I cannot wait for Book of Boba Fett in December. That would be an insane way to kick off what I would like to call Disney-cember. It'd be an insane way to kick off. I could see it now, like a video on Instagram going, woo, that like, that music of Mandalorian music, and suddenly, with the release of the Book of Boba Fett on Disney Plus, get a Boba Fett NFT. Oh my goodness, that would be insane if they did that. They won't, but oh my god, could you imagine? Oh, sorry. Cool She says, "Our dog, I'm not selling my Antarctic tiles. I'm flexing on the commies." Same here. Never selling Antarctica. Never. Henchman Sports says, "That's really good, bro." Yoda voice. Oh, well, thanks, man. I try my very best. I think that I'm really good at certain things. Voiceover work. That, I think, is something that I'm good at as well. No Yo-Yo says, "Hey, are you going to take profit and wait for a bottom, or will you never sell?" I will take a little bit of profit next year when I go and I need to pay taxes. So I'm not really taking profit if I'm just paying taxes. But I will need to pay taxes. I'll need to get my Tesla Cybertruck, and I will go and get myself an apartment in Florida. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Mr. Collector says, "What's up, everybody? What's going on, Mr. Collector?" So yeah, outside of that, really in 2023, if I'm going to take profit, and again, I won't pay taxes on a lot of the stuff that I sell in 2023 because most, if not all of it, is going to go into animal sanctuaries and buying land. So it is probably going to be, again, I'm not going to sell all of it in 2023. It's just probably a couple million OMI that I'd be able to sell and do philanthropic goals. So again, that's the point of all this. Gotta, bird in the hand. Make sure you sell it while it's hot. Gotta make sure you sell it while you have the money. Marcone says, "I picked up 6 Necronomicons this morning with the rumors of animation for 550 to 600. That was a good call. That was a very good call. What are they at, like 900 right now? Oh, hey-yo. So, Arya Realty, those of you that do not know him, he made a video. That Arya Realty is one of the Earth 2 YouTubers, and apparently, so his video got about 487 views so far in 12 hours, and it's just about Earth 2. It's the revamp of how they just did. Again, that market that you have in Earth 2, where it's showing you exactly what's going on, who's buying what, where, how many jewels, and whatever's being bought. So he just did that in such a really good way. Somebody said, you know what? I'm going to buy tiles in this game. They used his referral code. My referral code is down below if you want to get into Earth 2 and buy some tiles. Link to Chaveztopia as well. That's the one place I'll never sell tiles. I'll only add more. So someone's going nuts with his referral code. So I'm going to tell him to get that bread. But what was I? Oh yeah, so I was going to look up the price of Necronomicon right now. Let me see what it is. YouTube Studio, Veve. So if we go into the Veve app, and I'm going to go start collecting. I'm going to go to my full sets in the market here. And we are Call of Cthulhu. I'm going to let you guys know, real time right here, what's going to happen. Can you do a top 10 Veve NFT to buy under 350? Maybe I can. I'm not sure. I will let you know. I don't know what the fudge is going on with this. Grandmaster Smile says, "Randy is above a master collector. He is a god." Stop. He is a... Maybe. There's 69 for sale on the market. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69. And the floor price is 885 gems. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, there are 6 left before it reaches $1,000. So that is some good stuff. Oh, speaking of Earth 2, I have a bid on one of my properties in Earth 2. Let me show you how it's going. Let me show you how it's done. Show you how it's done right here. I actually have 2 bids. So this one is a place in Brazil. New land value is $1,836, so $1,836. And this guy's offering $150 for it. Get the fudge out of here. Get the fudge out of here. $1,850. You're crazy. You're crazy. Well, I'm just going to decline that. And then I have another one. So this is real time what we're talking about here. Another bid. But yeah, as far as the top 10, I don't know if Captain Carter's under 350. If she is, she's definitely worth it. Oh, this one guy trying to get me to sell stuff like 90% off. Like, get the heck out of here, man. $490. All right, so moving on. C-Spill says, let's go! Grandmaster Mom says, what about favors for OMI? I could do a favor for OMI if somebody wants to go and say, like, hey, can you do this and I'll pay you an OMI? I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. I don't mind. I'll do that all day. I'm taking a picture of Wave Select saying, like, hey, can you do a top 10 video, top 10 NFTs? I'll try to see what I can come up with. Atomic Z06, that $5 super chat says, when Master Collector program, finishing touches are supposedly being done, worries that OMI is not delivering, thoughts. And again, I went in depth on this before, but I'll just touch on it again real quick. Excuse me. We should get it probably next month, that Master Collector program article with OMI utility. Again, it's possible we get it this week, but I think they want to wait until probably phase 2 is done on the switch over to Immutable and stuff like that. They probably want to unrestrict a couple of people's accounts before they do that. I think for the amount of people that they have and the ambitiousness of what they're doing, I think they're doing a really good job. Unfortunately, setbacks are just, they happen. So that's fine. I am going to go and do my 1 hour Patreon member shout out. I'm going to get rid of this. Okay. Cheers to my Patreon members. And if I make it through today, will tomorrow be the same? Am I just running in place? If I stumble and I fall, should I get up and carry on? Or will it all just be the same? 'Cause I'm young and I'm hopeless, I'm lost and I know this. Alright, moving on here. Can you do a top 10 Veve NFT video? I'll try. Marcon says, Immutable just tweeted that MrBeast is following them. My God, we are on the right layer 2 solution, baby. Oh my God. So for those of you that don't know, MrBeast is one of the most subscribed people on YouTube. And what happens with him is that he's got, I don't even know how many. Let me go and take a look, see how many subscribers MrBeast has. And he's got 72 million subscribers. Yes, let me say that again. 72 million subscribers. If you think that this dude is not going to mention, or the fact that this is not going to cause some big waves, absolutely mistaken. Mark Hahn, I have to go on Twitter and take a look at this. I have to retweet this in real time. This is history. Immutable X. Been here since May. Now we in September. Oh, geez, remember. Uh-huh. Come collab at MrBeast. I've watched every one of your videos for 4 years in a row. Oh my goodness. This is strong evidence we've seen of crypto going mainstream yet. We are available for quotes at CoinDesk. So I'm going to quote this tweet. And I'll say like, so at Akomi is definitely on the right layer 2. What did you say? I gotta definitely on the right layer 2 solution. Let's get this, Brad. This is insane. This is I can't. So I give me a second to try to wrap my head around this. MrBeast, who has 72 million subscribers on YouTube, which is, again, you could George from Crypto R Us and Altcoin Daily can do a fusion Together they have maybe 1.5 million followers on YouTube. Oh my god. This is literally like 50 times that. Again, what if he happens to mention something about Immutable X? Let's say 1% of his followers go on. Or let's say only 2 million people go and view that video. What is his average video? Yeah, let's say his videos get a lot. So let's see what his average video gets. Let's do the math. Let's do the math on this and let's find out. MrBeast. I'm just gonna look at a couple of his videos. Oh my god, they literally get like 20 million, 34 million, 45 million, 64. The average that his get is like 50 million views per video. So why this is important, why this matters, is because 50 million. If he makes a video about Immutable X, layer 2, and 1% of his followers, which is about 500,000 people, go out and check it out, and they see a Comey on there, let's say 1% of those, let's say 10% of those check that out. That's another 50,000 people. Yeah, this is... God, if he mentions a Comey, oh my God, if he ever touches Veve, I hope that he doesn't do a video on Veve right now. We'll never get another drop again. They're going to have to hold off on Immutable X. Quintuple the amount of 10x or 20x the amount of servers that they have. Oh my god, I should probably take down that tweet. That life as you know it will never be the same. As far as Veve and Akomi is concerned. Life as you know it will never be the same. Like, remember, it was the good old days where we can get multiple things per drop? Alright, we would consider now the good old days where we can still able to get one thing on a drop. Because if MrBeast does this, and he goes on and he says, yeah, by the way, this new app called Veve is really cool. I get a bunch of these awesome NFTs. Holy crap on a cracker. My god. I need a drink. I don't have a drink, but... Oh my god. Jesus. He has more subscribers on YouTube than Elon Musk has followers on Twitter. Okay, moving on. Mr. Collector says, smash those like buttons. Yeah, smash those thumbs up. Thank you, Mr. Collector. Foosmagoo says, yes, sir, smash that like button. Sniper says, at Markion, where did you hear that? I got one. Again, that's the rumor. Atomic Z06 says, thank you for your thoughts on the Master Collector program delay. Just confused. Despite whatever may be going on with Immutable X or MTL, collectors still deserve to know the parameters of the Master Collector program. No excuse. Please help. And again, they'll release it when they think is best. I don't know when is best. I don't know if anyone truly knows when is best. But I'm going to choose to trust them because I have. What did Legolas say to Aragorn right before the Battle of Helm's Deep? We've trusted you this far and you have not led us astray. And they look like they're about to kiss, like, now kiss. I've trusted them this far and they have not led me astray. I'm going to trust them to decide when they think to release that Master Collector Program article. Whenever they think is best, I'm going to trust that it is. DD says, any thoughts on who and when will Pokemon NFTs launch? Probably next year. Maybe it gets announced next year. Dashi, I have told you multiple times that... I'm so sorry, guys. The Thing to Donnie says, hello, Randy, from Australia. We're 4 friends aiming to flip our way from The Thing to Donnie. Oh, okay. See our channel. Question. What number would you list a number 4,000 thing? What would be your next purchase? Oh, God, I don't even know. I don't know what things are going for. Is the Thing a common? I think the Thing's a common. Let's take a look-see over here. And if I make it through today... Alright, full sets. I have to go to the Marvel Mighties. And that is the Fantastic Four Marvel Mighties. The Thing is a common. And there are 29,000 of the things. There are 1,000 of them in the market. Oh my god, hiccups. And the things are at $14. $14. Number 4,000, I don't know, maybe 20. I mean, I don't know. So I feel like nobody's gonna find that though, because they're gonna have to scroll through so much to try to get it. And then I don't know what you would buy in place of that. Maybe a Kripken. I don't know. Yeah, maybe a Kripken. Maybe. Six Packalope says, haven't seen you and Earth 2 community in so long. Is the Earth 2 game dead now? What's up, Six Packalope? I hope you're doing well. No, the Earth 2 game actually just had a little bit of a revamp because they just had a major update. I don't know when the last time you saw it. We have a bunch of EPLs, we have Mentars, we have Essence, we have Ether. We have a lot of really cool stuff now. And the new update where you can see an activity log, you can see like basically the news, like the news ticker, where you go on and you can see all the activity that's going on Earth 2. It's really cool. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Definitely just got reinvigorated a little bit. Cool She says, and he a professional cougar hunter. I am. Six Pack of Lopez says, had a few tiles, still holding though. There you go. Hodl forever. The thing to Donnie says, shameless plug. Maybe, but practical advice needed from Randy, the OG Veve collector, essential. That's what I'd maybe list it for 20, and then maybe buy a Kripken. I don't know. Just says, why do they deserve to know? Wondering. I think he thinks we deserve to know because, I mean, we're the ones that are helping them pay their bills. We're the ones that are buying everything. So maybe that's why it's like, oh, we should probably know. And again, we will at some point. Zach R says, get you a gordita with that $5 super chat. His overall feeling of the community started to feel very May to you. The masses are getting frustrated again. Price going down. Yeah. We were told more exchanges in May. We were told this, but again, there's reasons why we didn't, because we're going on Immutable X, because we have a bunch of stuff going on, and again, delays happen with software companies. I'm not happy about delays, but I understand them, and you have to expect them to a point. They're kind of just unfortunately a part of life, and it's something that's never. I'm surprised that the delays are just these amount because it's something that's never been tried before. It's never happened with a new company as well, so it's. I'm happy with their progress so far, but I understand why people are frustrated, and the price of NFTs are going down, the price of OMI is going down. Maybe that's why, which is fine for me. I'll go and I'll buy more as often as I can. Justin says, meh. The thing guys is, oh man, would you be up for an interview with 4 silly Aussies? Let us know. Been following your journey and reckon you're still the shizzle. Shoot me a message on Twitter. The thing to Donnie, shoot me a message on Twitter. Ryan Wong says, hey Randy, how are you selling him to buy OMI? Are we able to buy NFTs with OMI? Not yet. We will at some point. But right now I'm just selling it to Earth 2 Radio. He's going to transfer me some OMI, and I'm going to send him the hymn. Ernesto Q says, now that you have lots of OMI, wouldn't it be wise to start diversifying? It would have been wise for me to start diversifying at like 20 million OMI. It would have been wise, again, according to classical investing, to never sell my Pokemon cards, to never sell my Tesla, to never sell my Bitcoin. But I think this is in my opinion, the safest opportunity to get the most bang for your buck, in my opinion. So no, I think it is irresponsible of me to put it in anything else just for safety, where I could, again, I'm my own hedge. I'm the hedge against OMI, where in case everything goes to crap and Akomi and OMI goes to zero, well, I can make that money back. I'm my hedge. So that's why I put, I said, I'm going to keep 1 Bitcoin always, just in case. Nope, I'm selling everything, because OMI's going to go a lot higher than most everything else that we see. So, just my opinion. That's why, that's my reasoning behind there. That was my face that I did. Mr. Collector 28 says, as long as they do everything right, then I don't mind the delay. My focus is on the big picture. Agreed, and even David said they're marathon runners. They're not sprinters. They're doing things slowly but steadily and surely so that they can do the marathon. Jose Valdez, I got bored with the app. There's only so much to do right now, so yeah, I go on it a lot, but that's just me. Joe Beast Mode says, DC comic books count towards the Master Collector program? Oh, do comic books. Apparently they will give you some points. Yes. Marcon's a sniper. I read on Twitter. UC Nifty says Joe Beast mode. Yes, comics count. Sniper says, should I sell my one Book of the Dead? If you want. I don't. I'm not selling mine. Justin says you were in Get Out. Yeah, like because a bunch of these people on Friday were saying like, "Hey, Randy, where's Dash? You're in a new place. Like, blink really fast if you're being held against your will." And someone's like, "Yeah, how much you want to bet he's in Get Out?" I was like, "Not in Get Out." Did Akomi just message me? Maddie Mc. Oh, okay. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. Is that his Twitter name or Veve name? So apparently, Maddie McFly. If anyone knows a Maddie McFly, let me go and let me go to the Veve app and copy text. I'm going to go and I'm going to put something in the feed. And I'm going to add share message, paste. And it's going to be, no. McFly. Message me. Because we have his NFT. Go to my Veve profile and message me. I am the real Randy Chavez. I have something for you. That sounds so creepy if I say I have something for you. But you might see live somebody that, you know, they're getting reconnected with their NFT here. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Atomic Z06 says, trust is earned in drops, but lost by the bucket. They're in danger of losing some buckets. Collectors are funding them. They need to execute. So, to break that down, he's basically saying that, like, hey, us collectors, the one that is giving Akomi the money that they're using for whatever they're using it for, collectors might not be here if they, again, this is what I assume he's saying, is saying collectors might not be here if you don't, like, get your act together and you don't execute in a timely manner. And yeah, maybe he's right. There might be some people that are getting really frustrated. Like, listen, I'm not gonna continue giving you money if I don't know, like, what's the end game here. And I understand that. For me though, like, as long as I don't see this really going and like out of business. I don't see this stopping or slowing down anytime soon. If anything, they're picking up speed. You know, again, we had drops like once every 2 weeks. Then we had 1 drop a week. We had 2 drops a week. Now we have 3 drops a week. That's a lot. I agree. I would like them to execute faster as well, but I want them to do it correctly. If this is what it takes to do it correctly, that's fine. Because there's hundreds of millions of dollars. This is going to be billions and tens of billions and hundreds of billions of dollars at some point. That's flowing through this company. So I hope that they're doing it correctly. But that being said, yeah, to make an omelet, you have to break some eggs. They're probably going to lose some people, which is fine. You know, people come and go every day. As long as you get a lot more people coming in than going out, I think that's fine. Where was I here? Yeah, Mr. Collector, I'm a big picture man as well. Get out. Noah Will says, all I want for Christmas is Akuma throwing fireball NFTs. Oh, when Capcom, that'd be great. Oh, that would be great. Joe Beastmo says, thanks. So Capcom probably going to be next year as well. Clem A says, I'd read Papa John's Pizza has the most toxins compared with the other fast food pizza like Domino's and Pizza Hut. Maybe. I don't know. Atomic Z06 says, but more drops per week just makes them more money. Great for them. Because we love them, we need to hold them to... We need to hold them to be more accountable. Yeah, we need to hold them to a higher esteem. We need to make sure they're held accountable. And you're right. I mean, I am just talking about them right now, and again, who am I to go and say like, hey, Akomi, you need to get your stuff together. This needs to happen like quickly now. Like when you have people don't like, in general, they don't like bosses that micromanage. They don't like bosses that hover. People work better when they have the freedom to work at their own pace. Sorry, I was going to copy that. Thank you. And I feel like if we're always with the pitchforks, again, I don't know if they've actually done. I don't think they've done anything wrong. Could you make the argument that like, well, they said they're going to do it in this time, and they haven't done it in this time. Then they said this time, they just keep kicking the can down the road. Again, I understand, but I also know that they have done the. I also know that they have a bunch of reasons for it, and I don't want to call them excuses. Maybe they are, but I'm okay with it for right now. And if you do see me ever as like a, and again, I'll let you guys know right now, if you ever do see me coming out on video saying like, guys, this is ridiculous, this should not be happening, then that would be a time to worry. If you see me coming out and making a video, be like, this, and this, I see a bunch of problems, and Akomi, this is how you should fix it, and if you can do that, great. If not, I'm out. If you see me make that video, probably get out. There is, because again, I am a very understanding person. I'm very patient for the most part. If you see me make a video like that, things are probably going south. I don't think I ever would, but again, if you know that, and I will be one of those people that will be. I've let you know before. Again, I'm telling you now about my hymn. I'm telling you when I was buying more OMI, when I was doing this and that. So I would like to think I am a very open book type of person. John Devaney says, Veve is 1 year old. They're just started to walk. Hodl. Yes, agreed. Again, and this is all worst case scenario. I think in the next year or the next 6 months, we would forget the vicissitudes of the last year, because it would be like, it won't matter. Won't matter anymore because it's just, we're off to the moon. And maybe we find out that, oh, they held back some information when we should have had it, but we're not going to care because we're all stinking rich by that point. Just my opinion. Where was I here? Yeah, when Capcom? Probably next year, I would say. Let me know just so it doesn't accidentally get another go wrong person. Good point. Thank you very much. Bay. Akomi is my bae. Mr. Mellow Man commented on my posts. Did he? Says, hook him up with an Edo. Yep. That's what I'm doing. It's gone, Matt. Okay. I am so gassy. I was going to say I don't know why. I had Taco Bell and Chipotle today. Of course I know why. Joe Beastmo says, thanks. Clement says, I read Papa John's Pizza. So, Clement, if you could message me and link me that study, that'd be really interesting. Sniper says, hi. How high can Kang go? How high can animated Spider-Man go? I don't know. I think the animated Spider-Man will be $100,000 at some point next year. And I also think that the animated Spider-Man, the secret rare, will grow at a higher percentage or higher rate than the Kang comic book. That is just my opinion. Yeah. Mr. Collector says, sky's the limit. It is, sky's the limit. Ratfang says, did I miss the E2 talk? You did. I mentioned it a couple of times in here, but I would say go back to the beginning. Am I Hillary Duff? Let's go back to the beginning. Speaking of which, this is my 90-minute Patreon member shout out. Back to when the earth, the sun, the stars were all aligned. I could find. Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams. Let it wash away my sanity. 'Cause I wanna feel the thunder. I wanna scream. Let the rain fall down. I'm so sorry you have to hear my voice like multiple times per video. Also, everyone check out Star Helix and Veve Vault on YouTube and at Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. Anyone else messaging me for Want to advertise on my fridge? Shoot me a message. Grandma Smile says, buying land on small islands or micronations before it's all gone is the key. It's true in the E2 and will be true in the Veveverse. I don't know if we'll have islands, but I agree. Anything with a limited amount, we will have. Crystal Strauss, I'm going to have to watch your stream from last night. Sounds fun. I just get drunker and drunker as the night goes on, so yes. Squid Cat says, if you don't have a lot of money, at least do every comic drop at $6.99. Everything doubles immediately, and you have a chance to score big. Agreed, 100,000%. Cyber says, I told you to buy SHIB before they dropped NFTs. A lot of people told me to buy SHIB. A lot of people told me to buy a lot of things. Should I have listened? Maybe. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Aaron Knight says, I searched your Veve username to send you a friend request on Veve. However, I think the search function is still not working. I don't think it's working either. I know if you post something on the app's feed, we can see your profile. I did purchase something. I did show something on the app's feed. You got a Comey here saying, no worries. Are you going to try and find them on Discord, Twitter, or something to just verify? Well, I mean, I was just looking. I just sent out a thing on the feed on Veve. But yes, verification will be done. And then we got Chavy Cat comment on. I am Chavy Cat. I am Chavy Cat 5. I did comment on my post. Well, was it Marty? Not Marty McFly. Let me see. I'll see right now if the search function is going. Maddie McFly. So let me go to Veve, and I don't think the search function is working. I'm looking for an account, Maddie McFly, and I'm searching, and no matching results for. There's Marthy McFly, but there's Maddie McFly is, or maybe McFly is. The F is capitalized as well. So maybe that's something? Nope, no results found. Ugh, the app. DD says, who will get the Pokemon NFTs? I'm going to get all of them. I can't wait. Grandma Smile says, should have sold my Thanos comic the moment I got it. Seems like demand is only up when market upend after drop. Yeah, it's usually up and then it goes down. UC NFT with that $20 super chat saying, for Chick-fil-A. Thank you so much, UCN. I love you. And thank you guys for 60 likes. That means the world. Didi says penguin. Penguin. The Russian word for penguin is penguin. Jen says Chick-fil-A is closed for the Lord's Day. Yeah, it's closed on Sunday. Oh, Bad Hair Club says go as Kane. He never really had an 8-pack. I probably could go as Kane. I'm really not tall, though, or white. Cyber says go as a cereal guy like Fat Tony Cow Calorie. Man, y'all are roasting me today. Pablo Stado Maravids, what's going on, man? How's it going? Amer Ali says the Veve NFT will be worth more than OMI. OMI is nothing without Veve collectibles and comics. Well, for right now, but in the Veveverse, it could live really independently without any of the NFTs. Just have fun in the Veveverse. No Yo-Yo says, what I meant by take profit is sell before the bear market and maybe buy more at the bottom from your gains. I probably won't do that because I can never time the market. I'm not going to try it. That's just my opinion, what I'm doing. Pablo Stanomerovich is nice. Mark D says, do you think Veve will list the collector points for each of our collectibles on the details card where it shows what we paid and such? Or is that too much to ask? I don't know. It's a good point. I'm going to take a picture of that. I'm going to ask that in the next AMA, I think. So, Mark D, also, we have on Thursday, like literally at the same time as the drop, is going to be a Discord. OMI's going to have an AMA on a Discord. They're going to have it. There's Dapper. Oh, hold on. I have it on my profile. I'll read it to you guys real quick. Yeah, on DAP Radar. Says Veve Official is joining us for an AMA on 11 a.m. on Thursday Eastern Standard Time. So pretty much right after the drop, I'm going to go listen to that, and then we're all going to go listen to it. But DAP Radar is your most trusted source for DAP data. They have almost 100,000 followers, so it's probably pretty good for them to do that. All right, moving on. Populous Town of Mervis is Earth 2. We love Earth 2. It's one of the only things that I still spend money on outside of food and OMI. Steve Gonzalez says, nice. Grandmaster Miles says, we need Venmo Cash App for OMI. That would be great. That would be nice. I don't see it happening anytime soon, but maybe one day. Noyo says, if you will do that, I'll do what? The Musketeer says, can you shout out my friend Jessica, Randy? Sure, the Musketeer. Shout out to Jessica, the Musketeer's friend. Jessica. I don't know how many times you want me to say Jessica, but yeah. I don't know her last name, so I'm just saying out her first name. Mark D says, I feel like people are neglecting the time held bonus. Yeah, that was about 30 minutes late. So the Musketeer, I hope Jessica heard that. So Mark D says, I feel like people are neglecting the time held bonus. Like, say a common is worth 1 point. That's 1 point every day held in our wallet since the first being acquired. That's 30 points every month, and that does add up. You're absolutely correct. Atomic Z06 has been here since May. Now we in September, all the OG. Aha, coming soon, LOL. Brendan Z says, waiting since May. Now we in 2030. Bad hair goes, now Kith. That was a meme with Mike Tyson, and he has 2 pigeons, and it looks like they're kissing. And because he's got the list, it's now Kith instead of Kiss. Ramsey says, Marvel comic number 1, ultra rare, to the heckin' moon. Get it. Get it, brother. Bible List on America says, let's go. Thomas Z06 says, collectors deserve to know because they are heavily investing and don't know what counts for what. When to keep it, sell that secret rare. When to grab a set versus a particular drop. It's true. It's true. J-Man says, Taco Bell DoorDash time. Well, I already had my calories for the day, so maybe tomorrow. But again, DoorDash just puts on a lot of extra money where I could just go drive. It's literally like around the block from me. It's maybe like 15 minutes away. No, maybe like... when there's no traffic, maybe like 7 minutes away. Maybe. Give or take. But which is around the block, to me. Again, when you're used to traveling long roads. Justin says, that's unconventional for a company to do. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're in unconventional times. And Thomas Z06 says, trust is earned in drops, but lost by the bucket. They're in danger of losing some buckets. Collectors are funding them. They need to execute. Thomas Z06 is just giving Comey the business today. Yeah, buckets will be lost, but I believe at the end of the day, the buckets that are lost are drops in the bucket. That was a weird one. Callian says, out of curiosity, what was your previous day job? I always am curious while watching your content. Well, I mean, I was I don't say data analyst. I ran numbers for a private bank and saying like, oh, hey, I think this particular client that applied for a loan, I think we should give them money. Here are my reasons, and here are the risks involved. And sometimes I'd be like, I would not touch this person with a 10-foot pole. We're sending it out. Referring it to somebody else. And my friend Dan, who owned the company, was nice enough to let me open up my own company underneath his umbrella. And then I also started another company, a Pokemon trading card company, and I did that. Before that, I was in the military. Before that, I was a veterinarian assistant, and I had a bunch of jobs before that, or during that as well. Altman Comics says, hey Randy, do you think the Marvel Comics on Veve is a test run for Marvel to move away from print comics in the longer term? I hope not. I hope those are always happening. But who knows? Maybe. Could be a test run just to see how it works. See how it is. Bad Hair Clubs has only been 6 months. You're right. Bad Hair Clubs, you got people in Doge and Shiba smoking opium. Very true. Bad Hair Clubs like for years. Thomas Z06, but more drops per week just makes them more money. Great for them. Because we love them, we need to hold them even more accountable. I think so too. It's like, well, It's like some. I don't want to use that as an example. It's like some people that push their kids. Like some parents that push their kids because they know their kids have really good talent, and they push them to be better athletes because they love them. They're pushing them. So that what Atomic Z06 is saying, because we love them, got to hold them accountable, hold them to like a higher standard. Justin says you're comparing them to other crypto projects. They are bigger. They are much bigger. So this 37 million sell order right now. Right now. Ow, my body. Let's go to the Bit4X and take a look-see at what the OMI is doing. I don't see that. Again, that was how long ago? That 37 million sell order was apparently 16 minutes ago. I don't see it anymore. Really low volume here. At 0.0062. Might stay here, might go down. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Just says the team isn't sleeping at night. What more can you ask for? That's another good point. Like, all of their time and energy is going into this. Bad Hair Club's 37 million to buy. Yes, it is. John Devaney with that $2 super chat says Veve is 1 year old. They've just started to walk. Hodl, I agree. You know, if are we in a football game? Because we're in the first quarter still. Are we in the hockey game? As we're in the first period. Are we Pokemon? Because we are still a basic Pokemon, baby Pokemon. We're very, very young. We are a level 7 Squirtle. We're not even thinking about evolving for several more levels. My opinion. Elvis Garcia says, "Hey yo, what up, gangsta? Yo, what up, Elvis Garcia? How's everyone doing?" J-Man says, "Can you talk about OMI and Earth 2 having a connection?" Well, I have had this before, and I think that at some point they would go and work together. They would be able to have certain NFTs that were on that might be able to go onto Earth 2. They might be able to have certain NFTs that were on Earth 2 be a part of Veve, maybe. Again, that would be really great to have one of my own NFTs. I gave away a few yesterday in the Randy Chavez giveaway. For those of you that miss it, once a month I do a giveaway, and it is awesome. The next one's going to be Sunday, November 21st, 2021. I do a bunch of giveaways, and yeah, that'd be awesome to see one of mine in there on Veve. I think that'd be amazing because I have a couple of Randy Chavez NFTs that bear the Earth 2 logo, like official. So really cool. Bad Hair Club is 10 minus plus 1 OMI. I don't know what that means. Galt says, step 1, buy Secret Rare Loki with all your money and OMI and collectibles. Sell it all for Secret Rare Loki equals step 2, be happy and calm and secure in Loki. Okay, so yes, Hasbro's first NFT was a Power Rangers NFT. Yes, they gave it out for free. Good times. All right, moving on. Moving on right here. Slava says, I agree, Randy. OMI is not a meme coin to play lottery. They're building 3 years on and continuing to build. Think of the patience of people who bought at 0.00006, but also 0.00003. Absolutely correct. VVGTV says, love the songs. Ah, thanks, VVGTV. Thanks, man. Brendan Z says, sing the SpongeBob song. You know what, Brendan Z? Just for you. CAMPFIRESONG song. CAMPFIRESONG song. If you know the words, then just sing along. Patrick, you do it. CAMPFIRESONG song. CAMPFIRESONG song. That is the campfire song. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm farting so much right now. I mean, I know why, but yeah, that was just for you, Brennan. You get one, and that's it. Cryptoverse says, Randy, how are you doing? What's up, Cryptoverse? I'm doing real well. I'm almost caught up on comments, and just doing my thing, man. We just, Dashy, we hanging. I feel like non-fungible wonderful. Like, we here, out in nature, feeling wonderful. I am. Galt says, key to happiness equals Secret Rare Loki. I think I'm going to sell my OMI for some more Secret Rare Loki. I can't wait to get one. Mike says, I sold all my SHIB yesterday and piled it into OMI today. Get that bread. Brendan Z says, eating stale granola. Oof. Rip. Everyone comment F down below to pay respects to Brendan Z's diet. Cyber says, Sheep is still going up. It probably will for a while. Galt says, Goki is the best NFT ever created. Fed go burr. Goki goes gowly. Bitcoin people hodl. Secret rare Loki people growl. Grow your wealth with secret rare Loki. I think Galt has a vested interest with secret rare Loki. Brendan Z says, sold my sheep at 50x. Very nice. Jason Wong says, how low do you think OMI price will go down in the next bear market? Well, if we're, let's say, at 10 cents at the height of the bull market, and then we go down, I don't know, go down to 4 cents maybe, lose 60%. Probably fair. Frenzy says it's bear proof, silly boy. Jessica, I think it is. It definitely has some bear market body armor, and it will recover a lot faster than most others. Paul says Goki versus Baby Yoda equals Goki victory. Brendan Z says my local McDonald's is 5 minutes ish. Yeah, about the same. Paul says actually, McDonald's is farther away. Taco Bell's closer. Goki versus Throg equals Goki victory. Goki versus Superman is Goki victory. Goki versus Spider-Man is Goki victory. Can you beat Goku? Clem A says tax season soon. I know this question was asked, but the response gave me the impression it was on a long list. Please ask in the next AMA if they can create downloadable lists of transactions in Excel. I think that's going to be up to you. I think that's going to be up to the individual. Who was it? E-Trade does that, where they give you a list. Actually, I think I might. Oh no, I do have it. Okay, my body. I have a body. Yeah, they gave me a list of when I sold some Tesla stock. In 2020. Now these were a bunch of purchase orders, but there was one sell in there as well. There's a couple of sell orders, but they do that. E-Trade gives it to you, and here's where I sold some Fastly stock. I sold a bunch of Fastly stock. And I bought more Tesla, but so if a Comey does something like that, if they do give us a what do you call it? If they do, it's not going to be in an Excel sheet. They might it'll be something else. I think. Callian says, "Cool, thanks for answering my question. No problem." John Devaney says, "Galt." Also wrong. Galt's funny. Also says, John, did you see Goki bite off President Loki hand? Do you know the power of Goki? That's a really good point. That's a good point. Goki is all powerful. You're like the people that love Bidoof. It's like, 6 legendaries versus Bidoof in a fight. What do you call that? Fair. Mike says, if you bought Sheeb on the night of Elon Musk's Saturday Night Live appearance, you would be about breaking even right now. Don't believe the horse manure out there about these meme coins. It's all hype. But this one, yes, it is a meme coin, but it also has some utility. So I think this is something that might have legs for the future. Benzie says, how does David keep his hairline if he doesn't sleep? I don't know, just genetics, really good genetics. Gall says, John, do you not know the secret rare Loki? If you hear the growl, his sound, you hear money. Mike, didn't they burn half the supply since it didn't help the price? I don't know. I know they burned a lot. I don't know if they burned half the supply. That's a lot. Galt says, did you see even a secret rare Loki's eyes? No, you did not. You are not an owner of a secret rare Loki. Secret rare Loki is unlike any other NFT ever. I owned Superman before this Loki. Secret rare is incredible. Alright, Matsumawa says, Veve is a level 7 Squirtle. MrBeast comes in and Game Shark hacks Veve to a level 100 shiny Mew. I think we will go and be a level 10 Squirtle maybe next year, and we can take on Geodude at Brock's gym. We can get through the Viridian Forest. But yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard out here for a young Pokemon. Urson Q says, "Hi, good evening, bro. Current OMI chart pattern looks like it's similar to July 5th. Speculations only. Technical analysis. HODL. Always, always." Grandmaster Mawa says, "We live in an OMI dystopia." We might. And Brendan Z says, "Campfire song." Yeah, man, the campfire song. You asked for a SpongeBob song. You didn't say specifically which SpongeBob song. So you got the campfire song. Grandmaster Mawa says, "Draw a circle around Dashy to protect him from sea bears." Drawing a circle around him only protects him from sea rhinoceroses, not from sea bears. Right? You need his special sea bear underwear on him, I think, before he does that. J-Man says, "I find it hard to believe Marvel and all these IPs would get on Veve if Akomi wasn't going to execute on their goals." I agree 100,000%. And that's why I think Immutable is awesome as well, because Akomi's going on there, and TikTok is going on there, and a bunch of other people are going on there as well. And MrBeast likes them. Altman Comics says, "Waiting for my alts to pump a little more and selling all to put into OMI through the bear market will hold better value than most." I think it will also. I don't know if I'd wait till the bear market to buy OMI, because I think at the bottom of the bear market, it will be higher than what OMI is right now. So that's why I was like, I'm just going to get OMI right now. Call says, "J-Man, just own a secret rare Loki and stop thinking. Join the Loki Secret Rare Society." Love you guys. Renzi says, "Gall, you make me want to sell my secret rare Loki." Sell it to me, Brendan Z. Sell it to me. Animated says, "Agreed." Gall says, "Sell it, Brendan. I will buy it shortly." Sell it to me. Sell it to me. I don't even know what I could give you for it. I could actually, Brendan Z. This Blaine's Arcanine's worth a little over $2,000. I'll give it to you for the secret rare Loki, because the secret rare Loki is only worth $1,700. Now, why am I willing to do that? Because that secret rare Loki will probably be 5 figures next year, where this might be like 25, 2,600. It's going to grow pretty slowly but steadily. Yeah. Only ultra rare Loki in the club right now. Yeah. Same. Mike says, "Brendan, I bought Sheeb on the night of Saturday Night Live. Buttering came out and said he donated half Sheeb supply to charity, which caused price crash. RIP. I don't know how many Go tokens needed to send OMI. Very small amount, not a lot." Slava says, "Do you think low mint comics are similar value growth to PSA 10 Pokemon cards? What was your holding strategy 1 year?" I think low mint comics are. It depends what Pokemon. Again, you could have a PSA 10 Caterpie or a PSA 10 like Trophy Kangaskhan. The Caterpie is worth like $100. The Kangaskhan is worth several $100,000. So I think it depends. But I think these NFTs will grow a lot faster than Pokemon cards, in my opinion. Ooh. And my hodling strategy is going to be, I'm going to keep as many of these NFTs as I can up until I get land in the Veveverse. Once I buy a couple $100,000 worth of land in the Veveverse, that's it. Done. Gonna sell a lot of the NFTs that are not in season 1. Season 1 I'm gonna keep, obviously, and then I'll keep the ones that I like, and I'll collect the ones that I like. But for the most part, it's really just trying to go and keep these points, Master Collector Program points, so I can buy land. That's my end game. Gall says, "J-Man, Ultra Loki is super cool, just so you don't get to hear the growl." Grandma Smile says, "Imagine if Randy's stream comment section was 4chan. I couldn't read anything on the comment section." Gall says, "Ultra Rare Loki only makes the no animation secret rare, makes the yes with growl." I don't think I understood that. Gall says, "Okay, I will send someone gems for Go tokens." Gall says, "I need to sell OMI and get more secret rare Loki." You might buy up the rest of the market. Crystal Stroud says, "Gotta go. Night, Randy. Dashy, everyone. Good night, Crystal Stroud. I love you." J-Man says, "All in Loki." Harris O says, "Appreciate more, Secret Loki or Ultra Rare Spidey?" Oh, that's a good one. Well, there's already more of the Secret Rare Spider-Man than the Secret Rare Loki. So the Ultraman Spider-Man, or I'm sorry, the Ultra Rare Spider-Man is definitely going to be a lot. Let me see here. Let me go to the Veve thing here. Ultra Rare Spider-Man. See how many mints it has. Come on, come on. There's only 2,500 of them, so there's not a lot. 1,700 for... All right, so they have the same price. I don't know. There's about 3-ish more mints of the Ultra Rare Spider-Man than there is of the Secret Rare Loki. Spider-Man's going to be a lot more popular, though. Most likely, in my opinion. The Domer commented on my post. Let's see what he says. Ugh. Found the real Randy on the feed finally. Aw, you guys are great. I would say the Ultra Rare Spider-Man will go up higher than that Secret Rare Loki. I don't know, though. Secret Rare Loki's so undervalued. I don't know. Maybe that was a mistake. Short term, I think Secret Rare Loki will go higher than the Ultra Rare Spider-Man within the next 6 months-ish, maybe to a year. But long term, I think that Ultra Rare Spider-Man will be higher than that Secret Rare Loki. That is my opinion. Yes. Omihoy My Chat says, yo, what's up, Randy? How you doing? I'm a little tired, but I'm doing okay. Doing all right. Just hanging out. Mars Attacks is on Netflix, so I'm going to watch that as soon as I'm done here. Dude, Mars Attacks NFTs would be great. Jack Black is so young and skinny. Christina Applegate's in it for a little bit. Natalie Portman's like a child. Glenn Close looks good. Glenn Close looks good. She's a girl, by the way. Glenn Close. She's Cruella de Vil. I don't know who names a girl Glenn, but anyway. It's just a really, really good movie. It's a lot of fun. Galt says Secret Rare Loki is the 4th lowest supply to Ghostbuster logos, and one other is the 3rd at 800 supply. Loki is a no-brainer. You're right, but I ain't got the gems, bro. I ain't got the gems. Oh, okay. Good stuff, dude. All right, moving on. So Flam Glam says, which we're getting burned. I don't know what you mean when you say which we're getting burned. John Devaney says, Harris, are you Ultra Spider-Man for the long all day? Yes, for the long, I agree as well. Galt says, look, I turned $180 into $1,800 on drops. I never made any money. I made my money the hard way by picking the collectibles that will go up. A few weeks ago, I said to buy Secret Rare Labbit at 500 to 600. Says I made my money the hard way. Never got a drop worth much. Damn. You done good, kid. Yeah, contender. Sergeant Wobble says, yo, 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 when do you think Bitcoin will drop so all coins go up? I think Bitcoin... I mean, Bitcoin might have correction days every now and then, but for the most part, Bitcoin's just going to... God, that's just not going to stop. I don't even know what Bitcoin is right now. Let me go to the Twitter. No, let me go to the Cash App. Bitcoin's at 62.6. I'm going to get some Bitcoin tomorrow so I can go and transfer and get some OMI. Assuming that the Earth 2 thing pays out and I have money in my Revolut. I'll take a look-see right now. Hello, Randy. Oh, why? Hello. Nothing in there as of yet. We shall see. We shall see. Moving on. Brendan says, I can't, Randy, the Loki dial is too fire. I'm sorry. It is very fire. But you know what else is fire? This is fire. It's literally fire. So moving on. Galt says, I bought a Secret Rare Loki for $1,600 and I would buy it up to $3,000 price right now. It should be close to $4K. I'll get it at some point. If I didn't love Veve, I would. Wes says, Janet Yellen wants to tax Americans on unrealized gains, would have to sell stock crypto in order to pay taxes. Janet Yellen's a moron. Janet Yellen is either evil or stupid. Either way, I never want her to have any position of power, ever. Renzi says, Jesus, Wes. Let's go, Brent. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. John Vane says, why are you so bullish on Secret Rare Loki at the real Randy Chavez? I mean, Galt is apparently more bullish than I am, but I'm bullish on it because again, it's secret rare. It's first appearance of a Loki. It's gonna mean something, I think. Again, just not a lot of mints. What says totalitarianism? Yeah. Um, People are so moronic that they want to do that. Dr. Vaney says, would you rather secret rare Loki or secret rare Daredevil? Secret rare Loki, just because that secret rare Loki completes a set for me if I can get it. Renzi's lowest minted animated collectible, John. It's true. Soulflame Games says, can you shout out my friend EJ? Yo, what up, EJ? EJ, what's going on, EJ? EJ, it's me, Randy Chavez. The real Randy Chavez, EJ. EJ. Renzi says, should I give up my spot in Professor Gang to get an extra secret rare Loki? That is a hard decision to make. And I don't know. I have to see. Because, I mean, again, most likely we're not going to be able to get. Most people are not going to be able to get that Donnie. Donnie's worth so much. But Professor Utonium, only at 29 hundo. That is not a lot. Professor Utonium was at like $6,000 at some point. Bubbles. Oh my goodness. Good golly gosh. Bubbles was at like 7,900. She's at 44 now. Yeah, 2,900 is not a lot, I don't think. Is it worth it? I don't. Let me work it. Wait now, flip it and reverse it. Secret Rare Loki probably does have more room to grow, but Professor Utonium's already been $4,400. And if he's already been $4,400, that people are already willing to pay that price. So I don't know yet. I will tell you this though. I am going to complete every single set in Season 1, at some point. And I'm going to do that in order to have that in a, what do you call it? I'm going to do that so I can go and have a museum in the Veveverse. That being said, Brenzy, you just gave me a good idea. If I'm not going to get Donnie for a while anyway, I might as well go and sell my Professor Utonium. And for, 2,800, it is the lowest on the market right now. Oh, and I have somebody messaging me on eBay, something gaming, 1,700 for my Blaine's Arcanine. I'm gonna say no right now, because that I'm just not gonna sell it for that much. So I review an offer. No, I will do maybe. This guy, though, he does have some really good rating. Can do 1950? 1950? Maybe I'll just because I want to go buy more OMI. 2-hour Patreon member shout out. Wow, we've gone 2 hours so far right now. Let's see, what are we gonna do? There are two kinds of love. Nope. Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? Wait, why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from... I forgot like the middle of those lyrics. I'm so sorry about that, guys. So, Brendan Z, I am selling my Professor. Again, why am I doing that? Because I'm not going to get Donnie anytime soon. I'll go and get more OMI, though. I'll go and get... As I get more OMI, I'll get Donnie. I'll get Professor Utonium. I'll get a bunch of these people. And I'll get it so that I can go and... Oh, wow, I have more followers. Very, very good. That's just what I'm doing right now. I'll get a secret Loki with it. Secret rare Loki. Because again, what is Professor Utonium doing for me right now? He's not completing a set. I can complete a set with that secret rare Loki. So what I'm doing for right now. Is it bad? Yeah, I think it's bad. I'm making a calculated decision. Because again, they said the longer you hold the collectible, the more points you'll get for it. So, yeah. Bad Hair Club says, at Galt, I'll send you gems for Omi. Nice. Urson Q says, I'm always thinking VV dev team will think of minting music, like Pokemon intro music. Oh my god, I would love that. If anyone's ever seen the, I forget what it was called. My friend Joe took me. It was a Pokemon, like orchestra. I don't know what it was called. Symphony, Anniversary Symphony, Symphonic Gamers Orchestra, where they go, like, I can't play it, but what they do is they go and they have an orchestra and they play all of the old Pokemon theme songs, like Pallet Town. Like, I could actually play it on piano. Yeah. Yeah, it's so good. I think that'd be great. Spider-Man theme song, that would be cool too. Imagine the future, these possibilities in the future. These are, God, that'd be amazing. Hopefully we'll see them, or hopefully we'll hear them. That was actually one thing I mentioned in my podcast with Zach Keeley. In an episode of Gilmore Girls, Rory goes back to her old high school, and she says, I was a history and journalism major, but they said I had to take a music, and I hated it. I game theory, or not game theory, it was music theory, and I drew those clefs, those rests, those, all these notes, these quarter notes, and she said she hated it at the time, but afterwards, she said that I wasn't going to be writing any symphonies, but now when I see music being played, I don't just hear it, I see the music as well. She sees all the little notes and everything. I was like, oh, that is so cool. When you learn how to play an instrument, you get to learn, you get to hear like, oh, this, like, you hear things that other people don't. So if we do get into this, I really would recommend people learning basic instrument. Violin's very hard, but piano's pretty easy. Yeah. That would be super fantastic. Airson Q. That is a good one. Actually, I'm gonna take a photo of that. I'm gonna be like, guys, this is a $1 million idea. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities. J-Man says Secret Rare Labbit is still undervalued. I think so too. Gall says Secret Rare Spider-Man is the reason I'm saying Secret Rare Loki is worth more. I missed out on that Secret Rare Spider-Man. I should have gotten that drop, $400. Big mistake on my part. Maybe. And now I'm also thinking that my Professor Utonium is not selling. It's been 3 minutes, and it should have sold by now. So I'm going to go and maybe lower that price a little later. I don't know. Brendan Z says, I'm watching Mars Attacks tonight then, Randy. Watch along. I think we should be able to do that at some point, is have a watch-along party. I think I need a computer to do that. But yeah, we'll rent something on YouTube, and in order to do that, you just have to, I think, spend the $5 to watch along with me, or the $4, whatever it costs to rent something on YouTube. And we have a watch. I think we should do that one night. When I get a computer, we'll do that. We'll do that once a week. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Altman Comics says, will we ever see a Millennium Falcon 1-to-1 ratio like the USS Enterprise? Oh my god, I hope so. Oh my god, I hope so. That would be great. One of the best things that people liked about The Force Awakens when it first came out in 2015 was that Millennium Falcon's back in a movie again. Beautiful. And the Death Star, you're right. Gall says, I can go back in time. I would have bought so many Secret Rare Spider-Man. Is probably, yeah, you'd be king. You'd be king. King. Oh man, Comics says, heck yeah. Daniel69 says, you know you're obsessed when every purchase is prefaced with, but how much OMI could I get with this instead? You're right. I am obsessed. We're all obsessed like that. Ramsey says, when buying groceries, I see the prices in gems. Whoa. Me too. The Musketeer says, Randy, Jessica wants to know if she would be better off getting a Secret Rare Captain America or going for the Todd Batman. I mean, look at it like this. The Secret Rare Captain America is animated really coolly, really awesomely. English is not my first language tonight. There's only 1,000 of him, whereas the Todd McFarlane Batman is 7,500. Not animated, not a Secret Rare, but that Todd McFarlane Batman is a first appearance. That Captain America Secret Rare, that animated one, is not a first appearance. And that Todd McFarlane Batman is not just the first appearance, it's the first, not only DC NFT on the Veve app. Whereas Captain America is not the first, not even the first Captain America. There's another Captain America in Marvel Mighties, but not the first Marvel NFT. Todd McFarlane is the first DC NFT, and also the first NFT ever minted on Veve. The first of the first of the first. History will probably be more kind to Todd McFarlane Batman, or the future will be. And again, they'll both go up in the future, but that Todd McFarlane Batman will probably go up more than that Secret Rare Captain America. Again, I could be wrong. Master Collector Program could be like, oh, yeah, Commons worth nothing. Secret Rares worth a lot. Everyone just FOMOs into Secret Rares, but I that's the first set. I would put my money, if I had the choice of one or the other, Todd McFarlane Batman. So Jessica, that is my opinion. J-Man says, diapers for my baby or OMI. You get reusable diapers. OMI Homie Mike Jack says, sold my Secret Rare comic book for a Todd recently. Where do you see Todd going in the future? At some point, Todd will be probably worth 5 figures. In my opinion. Be a lot. Renzi says, definitely a good long-term hodl, Mike Jack. Altman Comics says, every time Janet Yellen opens her mouth, an angel dies. Aw, sad face. Cyber says, Superman or Secret Rare Loki? Oh, that's a good one too. Because Superman, there's 8,888 of them. There's literally 10 times more Superman than there are Lokis. Actually, 11 times. And he's, but again, that Superman completes a set. That's the first one of Superman. And also, you have that special group. You have that special super secret Discord group that's only allowed to people that have either a Todd McFarlane Batman or a Secret Rare Spider-Man animated or a Superman. And you just don't have that with Captain America, and you don't have that with Secret Loki. Maybe that'll come at some point, like, hey, guys, everybody that has a Secret Rare, we're all going to go and form a group. Maybe that happens eventually, and Loki's in there with that. Well, Spider-Man, you have a Secret Rare Spider-Man, you'd be in with both. I don't know. I would say, though, I think Superman might be 5 figures at some point eventually as well. I don't know where or when. I think right now, short term, Secret Rare Loki is going to be your best bet over Superman, in my opinion. Gall says, the reason I abandoned comic books is I think comic books are great, but there are too many comic books. Yeah, there are a lot of them, and there are 2 dropping every week. So yeah, there's some truth to that. Clement A says, do you think the NFTs will drop even more than once the DesignerCon week comes? Yes, I think there will be several drops in DesignerCon weekend. J-Man says, Superman, Todd, Gold Dragon Girl, or Secret Rare comic worth 2K. Oh, well, that Secret Rare is going to get you points in the Master Collector program more so than, well, maybe not more so than Superman, because Superman completes a set. Dragon Girl's an ultra rare. Superman's like a common or an uncommon. Todd McFarlane's a common, but ooh, out of all of those, I would probably say Todd. Out of the Superman, Todd McFarlane, Batman, a Dragon Girl, or a Secret Rare comic. Again, you didn't say which Secret Rare comic, so I would say Todd McFarlane Batman. Gall says Cyber Superman or Loki, Superman or Loki. It was Loki, 100%, only 800, and it's a Secret Rare. Brendan Z says, I see you, Randy. What's up? Gall says, Gator Loki is compared to Baby Yoda. That's true. It's true. Everyone loves him. Sniper says, that's what I'm thinking, but Superman's older and more people still want it. Yeah, more people know who Superman... Superman is like... I don't care where you go in the world, they know who Superman is. Not too many people know of Alligator Loki. Not too many people really know of Baby Yoda yet. I mean, a lot of people do, but again, everyone in the world knows Superman. Very few people know Alligator Loki. At least right now. Cyber says, that's what I'm thinking, but Superman's old. Yeah, Claus says, plus the quality of Gator Loki is incredible. Veve puts out high quality NFT. In my opinion, highest quality of any NFT I've seen. I think they do too. That means, again, I'm literally going to sell my Professor Utonium for Alligator Loki. Even though I probably shouldn't. I want to complete that set. I want that secret rare. I think that's a really good thing that we're doing because of the wonderful things he does. I would say, excuse me real quick. Older, more people still want it. That being said, that Secret Rare Loki, I don't think it looks that good. I think the Secret Rare Spider-Man looks a lot better. But again, just my opinion. Brendan Z says, definitely keep one Superman at least. Yes. Mouse Miles says, you should be sorry. Gold says, Veve has quality NFT technology, best in the business. I think that may be debatable as I'm not informed on all NFTs. Just for what I know, Veve is number one in quality. That's a really good point. I don't think I've seen any other NFT project with even as close as good artwork. Now you can make the these things they look better, and maybe some things are different and more unique. This is all subjective, but as far as quality, Veve NFTs I think look the best. I don't think I know any other NFTs that look this good. Again, just my opinion. Sniper only got one Superman. Got gems from X-Men for sale. Nice. Renzi says, don't sell them. Simple. Slava says, at Galt, researching for pieces that appreciate is hard, but it's worth it. I'm not getting any drops anymore, so that's the way. Flippers dump. We read the market. Randy did that with Pokemon cards. He's right. I did. Sniper's like, I can only have one. Goes, Sniper Superman is a really beautiful NFT. I bought it at 104 and sold it at 400 to 500. I forget. Nice. Part of the Holy Trinity. Made a lot of money with it. John Devaney says, anyone interested in number 45 Uncommon Throg? It's interesting. I'm good, but a bunch of people will probably want that. Yep. Throw it up for sale. See what happens. Says, but Goki is part of the Captain America Spider-Man set. Wait, Goki? Part of the Captain America? What? I don't understand. Did anyone see Paris Hilton on Decentraland? I saw a clip of it. Thought that was pretty interesting. Simon says, no, it's OG. Gall says, put Spider-Man Secret Rare equals king. Yeah, Spider-Man Secret Rare is the king. That is... Remember in Moneyball where Brad Pitt's talking about trading Pena? And then what's his name? The dude from Superbad. He plays Seth. I forget. He's the guy in Accepted. He's ask me about my wiener. He's a hot dog. Jonah Hill. He's Pena is an all-star. It says, Spider-Man Secret Rare is king. He is. Loki, I don't know if I'd call him a prince. Although he is technically a prince. But you know what I mean. I says, Galt, I got to get buyer for Kang before I get that. I says, Galt, looks like you're trying to sell Loki's Secret Rare. Looks like he's trying. Galt says, the debate is more about what's better, Spider-Man Secret Rare or Loki's Secret Rare. There is no debate about that. Spider-Man Secret Rare is the best. It's a good debate because Loki equals internet meme. It's more popular than Baby Yoda. It's definitely not more popular than Baby Yoda, but I will give you the fact that I've seen, did you see that meme where he's just Alligator Loki and he's going to collect that prize for, killing Brian Laundrie, the guy that killed his girlfriend. And it's oh, that is freaking funny. That is really cool. But everyone loves Baby Yoda. They're obsessed. There's Alligator Loki that's really good meme, and there's Baby Yoda that's just God tier meme. It's just different. Super Duper Hank says, Randy, as a Peruvian, I have only one thing to say. Meow. OMI. You're great, Super Duper Hank. OMI just says, facts, Brandon Z, I'm not selling. Galt says, look, I love Baby Yoda, but come on. He's an alligator and a Loki. Come on. This is Loki Thor series. I get it, man. I get it. Oh, what we got here? What we got? Steve Gonzalez with the $5 super chat. Randy, help. Should I sell my Secret Rare Thor, number 337, for a Secret Rare Spider-Man? I would. If I had a Secret Rare Thor, and I could use those funds in conjunction with some other to get a secret rare Spider-Man, the statue. That's what I would do. I would take that secret rare Thor number 337 and I would sell that and get a secret rare Spider-Man statue. That's what I would do. Just my opinion. Yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, where was I? Oh god, I must have been so far. Okay. Galt says, look, I love Baby Yoda. Come on, Loki Thor series says, look, I know Alligator Loki ate a cat, the wrong cat. That makes people mad. Sorry. It's an alligator. Yeah, I love his backstory. He ate the wrong neighbor's cat, or the neighbor's wrong cat, whichever it was, caused a Nexus event. That's why he's there. I thought that was funny. I thought he's an alligator. Like, what do you expect? An alligator's gonna do alligator things. Sniper says, post it in VV feed. Swallow says, I used to play the baritone tuba. It was easy to learn the trumpet because it's the same keys. Very nice. Very, very good. Renzi says, sounds awesome. Sniper says, Todd is the NFT #1 on VV. Well, he's the first. That will never change. No one is ever going to come and be the first. Like, he's the first. But other things could happen with other things. J-Man says, some of these older NFTs could get animation added, right? Yeah, they could. I could sell my Professor Utonium, and suddenly he can get that mixing thing where he's mixing sugar, spice, everything nice, until he added the extra ingredient, Chemical X. You know, maybe. Sniper says, look at him. Goes, Captain America is really low price. Not just a secret rare, but the ultra rare and the common. Yeah, they are. But I'm glad to have gotten a secret rare. Sniper says, if they animate Todd, people will panic. Dude, if they animate the Todd, oh my god, that'll double. Ugh. Yeah. Sniper says, no one outside US wants Captain America. No, there's a lot of people that like Captain America just because he's, again, what he himself represents. He doesn't represent the government at all. He represents what Americans should be, and what some of them are. Renzi's Necronomicon animated before or on Halloween. I don't know. I don't know if it will. We'll see. Galt says, Sniper is Todd. Sniper is Todd gets animated and color is 100K. I don't think 100K is a lot. I don't think it's going to be that, but it'll definitely go up. Outside us, I got Todd and Superman and Kang. Whoa, Sniper's an awesome person. J-Man says, where is the Todd Superman? Where is the Todd Superman Spider-Man Discord group? If you message me on Twitter and you show me that you have either a Todd McFarlane Batman or a Superman or a Secret Rare Spider-Man, I will send you the link to the Discord. Musketeer says, Jessica said, you're the best, Randy, and then she dabbed. I love this one video of this TikTok of this lady. She's like in her 30s, so she's not like old, where her kid asks like, hey, can we go to like the Target for like candy? No, we have candy here. We can't go to Target. And her kid is like 11 years old. She says, that's not very cash money of you. Dabs and then like leaves. And then her like sister says like, can't you just teach him to curse? Like, it's just like they're embarrassed. I love dabbing. I remember, was it Speaker Ryan, who's Speaker of the House, I think? No, he was Congressman, is Paul Ryan? Whatever his name was, Republican. He had a kid, and he was on stage or whatever, and his kid kept dabbing. His kid kept going like this, and the guy's like, stop dabbing. I'm sorry. But yeah, I love dabbing. It's really fun. My friend Jen just sent me she had a Snapchat like a few weeks ago of her just going. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's why I keep doing it. Altman Comics says, wait, I have a Todd. How do I get into the super secret? Message me on Twitter. I'll get to you at some point. What says Professor Gang's falling apart? Yeah, Professor Gang will have its time. Again, I'll come back in it at some point. Technically, I'm still in it now. I don't have my... It didn't sell yet. Ugh. Oh, I got a new message on this. 1,900 and 1 day shipping. Well, out of the 1,900, I might get 1,500. And 1 day shipping, I might have to spend I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I should do that. I might let him think about it for a minute. And I will keep y'all posted. Because I don't really need the money right now. I mean, $1,900, which I'm really going to get $1,500 out of, is not going to give me a lot of money. It's not going to get, like, it's... I mean, will that be rent for December? Sure. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get my rent for next week, this weekend. So, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I will let him stew for a little bit. Gall says, okay. How many people know Donnie? Come on. No one knows who Donnie is, and look at the price. Remember, I typed this when we were talking about Secret Rare Loki versus Superman. That is a good point. But again, you have him, his Infernal Majesty, at $300, and he's only like $8,000 right now. Just not a lot, you know? Just not a lot. Go to the market, go to listing. Let me go to the full sets. I swear to God, if somebody's trying to undercut me on Professor Utonium, I will murder someone. No, not really. I mean, I'll wait for him to go. Why can't I go and see the market, though? Like, I can't see the market? What the fudge? Okay, so here's what I have to do. I have to go to, not featured, brands, and I have to go to Cartoon Network, and then I have to go to Powerpuff Girls, and then I have to go to this one, Professor Utonium, 28 for sale. I am the cheapest currently at 28 hundo. The next cheapest is 29. So I'm literally like $198 cheaper than the next person. So ha 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 ha. Yes. So yeah, Galt, you're right. But again, there's 300 of him, so a lot less than Loki, and he's only like 7,500. So he's not a lot right now. The reason why I want Loki is because he's secret rare, and he completes a set of mine. Wes says, won't be selling my professor. I'll get him again at some point. Brendan Z says, not selling my professor either, but I do really want secret rare Loki. Gall says, dude, the secret rare Loki eyes blink, and it looks good when you own it. You can see it close up. It's incredible. I can't wait to get one. Somebody buy my Professor Utonium. Renzi says, did you spend $1,600 to watch a digital mammal blink? Oh, that's a good question. At Reptile. What's a secret rare is lame. Literally a crocodile. Whenever I watch it, I LOL thinking of paying $1,700 for it. I'm going to do it. Secret rare. Points in that Master Collector program. Completes a set for me. Can't wait to do it. It says, would you my Book of the Dead set for a Loki? Would you're saying would I sell a Book of the Dead set for a Loki set? I don't know. The only reason I'm doing this, I'm not trading a set for a set. I'm selling something that does not complete a set for something that does complete a set. So that's the only reason I'm doing it. Other than that, I usually don't like to switch. Galt says Goki equals Gator Loki. Gotcha. Cyber says, would you sell your Book of the Dead to fund the Loki set? If I did not have the rest of that set, I would sell that to complete the Loki set. But if I already had a full set, I wouldn't sell one. Just my opinion. Jennifer Torrentier says, I want to buy OMI at 50 cents or 0.005. What exactly did you mean? 0.005 might come. We might get that at some point. We've eaten through a lot of cell walls today, so plus we have literally we have $30 million buy orders right now. I mean, one's for 5 million, one's for 20 million, and one's for like 1.3 million. But we have got a good amount of buy orders right now. Yeah. Brendan Z says Fogel. No, it wasn't Fogel. Jonah Hill. It was him. Slava says, next Superman Veve will skyrocket the first appearance Superman. I agree. Brenzi says, it'll probably be low editions and a better model, though. So it'll still be expensive. You're right. It will definitely be expensive. I have a booger. Okay. Right, moving on. Steven Gonzalez with that $5 super chat saying, Randy, help. Should I sell my secret rare Thor number 337 for a secret rare Spider-Man? I would. If I had a secret rare Thor and I can get another secret rare Spider-Man with that, I would. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Gall says, are you saying that Star Wars is more important than Thor? Thor equals Nordic mythic culture, real life human history. Yes, Star Wars is definitely more beloved than just Thor. I made the argument, well, the Marvel Cinematic Universe probably bigger than Star Wars, and maybe, but Star Wars or versus just Thor? Star Wars, in my opinion. Altman Comics says, yes, you absolutely sell your Thor 337 for a secret rare Spider-Man. Yeah, I would too. Brendan Z says, Beta Ray Bill is a beta male comic. Get the fudge out of here. Beta Ray Bill, no way I just read a disc to his name. He is amazing. I love him. Oh, he can wield Thor's hammer. Not too many people can, but he can. But I thought that was funny, though. Gall says, Star Wars made up 70s sci-fi versus Nordic mythology. Yeah, but it's just cool. Star Wars is just cool. It's always going to be cool. Gonna be cool. That's why Spider-Man would lose hand versus Koki. Spider-Man cannot win versus Koki. No, Spider-Man would win just because his reflexes would not allow him to be bitten by a slow gator. If he couldn't beat Lizard Man or Lizard, whatever he's called it, he could definitely beat Alligator Loki. On land. In the water, I don't know. In the water, I feel like Goki might have the advantage there. Alligator Loki might have the advantage. Edwin Osorio says, damn, he passed my message like that. I'm going to sell some OMI now. What message? Edwin Osorio, I think I saw one up there, but it was, I think I read it. So comments again. Super Duper Hank says, Randy, were you on the space earlier today? Did you speak? I was. That's where I first announced that I was selling a hymn for 1 million OMI. Jeremiah Ayang did very, very well in saying like, oh, hey, he was a crazy one. This guy sold everything for OMI and it worked out for him. But if it didn't work out, he could have been in a very, very dire straits financial position. And he's right. I would have. Then not financial advice. And then I asked Jeremiah Ayang what NFT he most wants to come, and he basically said he couldn't really talk about it because he's working on a couple of things. I was like, hey, but he will buy land in the Veveverse, so I like it. Sleep In Comics says 5 Todds or 1 secret rare Spider-Man. Oh, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. It depends on if you're going to be liquid other places. I think a secret rare Spider-Man will be worth more than 5 Todds, always. But 5 Todds is okay. Well, you can sell 4 of them and still keep 1. So, I don't know. Brendan Z says secret rare Spidey. Grandma Smile says, anyone have a Superman they'd be willing to trade for a Thanos secret rare? I don't know. Gall says 100K is not a lot in collectibles. Poke cards are millions. Yeah, but again, how many Pokemon cards are there, and how many of them are worth $1 million? Not a lot. There's like Pikachu Illustrator that's worth $1 million, and then you have the trophy Pikas that might be worth $1 million as a set, but that's about it. You got Akomi saying, "Let me know if I can help." Will do, fan. He's good. Okay. Now where do we go here? Grandma Small says, live chat is turning into trading chat. It is. Brandon Z says, yo boys, should I watch American Gangster or Casino? Both classics. I haven't seen American Gangster in a while. I would say watch that, because I haven't seen it in a while. I don't want to watch it. I want to watch it again. General69 says, should I wipe back front to back? Asking for a friend. I would say front to back is probably the preferred method. Oh my god, I have to post that on Snapchat. I gotta post that on Snapchat. Okay. I gotta post this on Snapchat. This is great. Alright, and that's posted on Snapchat. Oh, I'm going to get banned on Snapchat. This is fantastic. Brendan Z says, never back to front. And hopefully not a standing wipe. I don't stand, but apparently there are some people that all they do is like, oh, I could never sit down while I wipe. I'm only standing. That's for them. This is a crazy chat right now. Sleeping Comics says, thinking of selling a real comic to get a secret rare Spider-Man. Yes, I think that is the right move, in my opinion. Brendan Z says, love your channel, Sleeping. Very nice. Erson Q says, Immutable migration should be completed October. Currently in progress from OMI roadmap. Hopefully we'll see OMI in exchanges by November. I think the Immutable migration will actually won't be complete until November. But maybe by the end of November, definitely early December, we will see some exchanges. Says Brendan Z. Thanks. Brendan Z says, the Rabbit Grin by Cosmic with 100 physicals and digitals will break sales records on Veve. I hope so. Also, my back hurts, so I have to go in like 2 minutes. Gall says, Veve Vault also sold all OMI for collectibles. Wow. That's a lot. Gall says, it's a really hard call. I'm thinking about it now. Woo! So Flam Glam says, which comics do you think people are sleeping on right now? I don't really do comics all that much. I would say Beta Ray Bill's a good one. I don't know. Comics are not really something that I collect. There's a comic book show. As I ask them. Brendan Z says, Randy, paper hands on the Professor Gang. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's for a secret rare. And we got Atomic Z06 says, even easy stuff is missed. Why does the remaining NFT for NTDT Series 1 still say mid-October? This is not difficult. Better execution, please. So NTDT. Oh, for the No Time to Die Series 1. Yeah, that's true. We were supposed to get that. And we haven't gotten that. And I'm unsure why. For those that don't know what he's talking about, I'm going to go tell you right here. Right here. Where is it? Drops. Scroll down to the No Time to Die. This one. This one. Dissin Hissin right here. It says coming soon. Yeah, stay tuned for the 4th collectible of the first ever No Time to Die premium digital collectible drop. More details coming mid-October. And the details haven't really been gotten yet. And we're kind of in like late October. So hopefully we get something maybe on the next AMA. Actually, I'll ask that question on the next AMA when they have me on. So yeah, there's 6,900 of them. So I think we should be able to get it. That'll complete a set. That'll be really good. That'll be really cool. I hope so. I hope so. Gall says, American Gangster, watch Easy Answer. Oh, man, I messed up. Animal Blink, Goki, Spider-Man, Never Back to Front. Yeah, Sleeping Comics, I think I would sell a real comic to get a secret rare Spider-Man. That's what I would do. Which comics do you think people are sleeping on? I don't really know. Why everyone loving the Loki Gators? What's so special besides secret rare? It's animated. It's cool. It's only 3 of them to complete a set. Yeah, they're awesome. I think they're awesome. Ghost Trap was really cool. Gall says, I've owned Ghost Trap and Secret Rare Loki, and Secret Rare Loki's 1,000 times better. 10,000 times better. Oh yeah, I like Ghost Trap. I think it's really cool also. It's very historical as well. Gall says, I own 4 Labicorns, but I got tired of it in 2 hours. Okay, alright. Understandable. The Rad Critic says, should I sell my Secret Rare Fantastic Four comic and buy a full set of multiples? When you say a full set of multiples, which ones? Let me know. Wes is at Brendan Z. Yo, I'm never selling my Professor. So low mint, so rare. I'll get back in at some point. Oh, Mike Jack says, Frank said the Labbits breed. Just hope we get to watch. Oh my god. Yes, we will be able to breed those Labbits. Homie Mike Jack's hoping we get to watch. I love you guys so much. You guys are great. Paul says there's no Star Wars on Veve, so once again, Secret Rare Loki wins. I would say, I guess right now, give us a year, we'll probably get Star Wars. Gall says, Slow Gator. What? Slow Gator? What? Spiders are nothing compared to alligators. Oh my god. Normal spiders, yeah, but Spider-Man, one of the greatest heroes in history. No one's, like, Wolverine, the Thing, like, no one's able to squash Spider-Man. He's got the Spidey sense. He can be Batman. Yeah. Alligators are so fast. They are. But Spider-Man. You know, Alligator Loki can probably not climb steps too well. Spider-Man can jump real good, real high. Alligators in water speed is of a shark. That's what I said. In the water, he'd probably have the advantage over Spider-Man. But Spider-Man can just stay on land. Golf's looking up alligator facts now. Brendan Z says all the secret rare Lokis that I looked at were being sold by one collector, so I decided against paying the bot. Okay, all right, interesting. Edwin Asara says you saw the app on the App Store, vault value that keeps track of your collectibles total value. So far, it's collectibles and comic book is coming. It takes data from the Akomi Wiki web thing. At that point, I would just use the Akomi Wiki web thing. Maybe the app's better and faster, but if it takes data from that, it's like, I don't know. I would just use that whenever I wanted to. Gall says, okay, another point, Baby Yoda equals fake sci-fi. Alligators are real. Well, I mean, Star Wars was from a galaxy far, far away and a long time ago, so maybe it was real. In another universe, the Yoda species is real. I missed my 2.5 hour Patreon member shout out. Oh god. What do I sing? Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Crashed on a floor when I moved in. These little bungalows with some strange new friends. Stay up too late and I'm too thin. We promised each other it's till the end. Singing empty bottles, just the 5 of us. Pretty-eyed boys, girls die to trust. Are going way too fast. It's all too sweet to last until I put myself in his hands. I'm holding on to his secrets. All right. Freddie Mercury says, hi, Randy. Hi, Dashy. What's going on? White houses. Altman Comics says, Image Comics is no longer selling second or third printings of comics due to paper shortages and supply chain issues. Veve solves this. Todd McFarlane started Image Comics. That's a good point. That is a good point. Veve solves a lot of this. Gall says American Gangster equals watch easy answer. Yeah. So me and Gall are on the same page with that. Bernzi says I just put M&Ms in my popcorn. Chill in bed movie style. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Cheers, mate. Tomsy06 says even easy stuff is missed. Why does the remaining NFT for No Time to Die Series 1 still say details to come mid-October? It's not difficult. Better execution, please. I will go and ask that on the next AMA. Hey, when are we going to get this? The people are demanding answers. Attica. Brenzi says, no one ever bought a 007 ticket, right? Not to my knowledge, no. John Devaney says no. Altman Comics says people are sleeping on Ultimate Fallout 4 and Daredevil 1. Yeah, I like Daredevil and Ultimate Fallout. Yeah, I think a lot of these are being slept on. Brendan Z says no details in November. John Devaney says I just put my secret rare Daredevil for sale. LOL. Well, I'll see. Someone will buy that up. Brendan Z says Daredevil 1. I got 30 of them. Heyo. So Flamgam says you're the best, Randy. Aw, thanks, guys. You guys are great. Really, you guys really are. I'm just trying to live my best life here. I'm just trying to make sure my back doesn't die. Answer everybody's questions. John Devaney says, holy crap, hello, Brendan Z. Edwin Asario says, should I even hold Secret Rare comic Miles Morales? I see that one as good. I think that's a really good hold. I think that's actually one that I might keep hanging on to for the future just because it's going to move so hard. The only reason I sold my comic, which it wasn't a secret rare, was because I used that to get like one of the Harley Quinn. I used that to complete my Harley Quinn set, or at least one of them. One of those sets I completed with that. Simon says, you can breed horse NFTs on Zedrun. You can. It's really confusing though. It's too confusing for me. It's a lot easier to do it. Like this Veve just makes everything much easier. On Zedrun is just confusing. For me anyway. Gall says, You know what is you guys never chilled with an alligator? I feel like Tony Montana with my alligator. Guys, my back is destroyed. I really have to go soon. I'm trying to think. No, I haven't chilled with an alligator before. I should. I'm going to put that on my bucket list. Brendan Z says, Secret Rare Baby Yoda or Mandalorian would go... Oh, God, that'd be insane. That would be bananas. It says, sell Mermy in Throg. Mermy? Like Mermicorno and Throg? Musketeer says, Randy, would you rather have full legit Batman suit that you can wear in real life or 5 top bands? Full Batman suit that I could wear in real life. As long as it's functional, Batman suit, easy. That's worth a lot more than the 5 top Batmans. Vilfinger says, let's go, Randy. Let's go. Rad Critic says, I meant, should I sell my Secret Rare Fantastic Four comic for about $1,200 and instead buy a Mermicorn set and use the rest to try and complete the Throg set where I only have an uncommon? Yes. You'll get the Mermicorn set. I don't think you'll get the... Buy the most expensive things first. Trust me, buy the most expensive things first. That's what I would do. Alhex says, those massage guns are solid investments too. Great for the back. I need something. Oh man, says, I would 100% hold Secret Miles Morales. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Every minority is going to want it. Edwin Sara says, we'll hold my Secret Rare Miles Morales. 10,868. Thanks. Thinking the same. All right, guys, I got to bounce and finally caught up on comments. Everyone, please say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Everyone, check out Star Helix and Veve Vault on YouTube and at Not Star Helix and at HatedDon on Twitter. Ehex says, seriously, get one. Take care. Goodbye, Edwin Sario. All right, I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Thank you guys for the super chats. Those mean the world to me. Bye, Freddie Mercury. Bye, guys. I love you all. Bye. Meow, meow. What if 10 Todd Batmans instead of 5? I can't even answer that. All right, I love you guys.